What?
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's Friday here on the Daily Blender, and your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, broadcasting live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And, boy, lots going on, but most important thing that I can see right now is the Berg is on the text line saying,
"Oh, okay.
Hello.
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 You suck at this, Harris.
No, you got to go higher. You gotta go
I did go higher.
No.
Let's try
No,
that again,
man.
but
All right, just
since you're the youngest hairless one, so you go higher. So I'll
Yeah.
start. Hello.
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 You're still trying to sound deep. You got to knock it off, Harris. You got to knock it off.
Dang it, guys. It's been a while since
Yeah.
my choir days. I'm a little rusty.
We are never going to get the Daily Blender barbershop choir together if
No.
Harris doesn't get his crap together.
No, and pretending like you have a deep voice is not the same thing as having a deep voice.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
This is my deep voice.
Yeah,
No.
no, you just
No.
stink at this. So do it for real. This is your last chance.
All right.
And Randy, you need to go a little higher too to help push him in that direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ready? Hello.
Hello.
Harris is fired. This is your last day, Harris.
I thought that was pretty high. You know, I'm more of a
Probably
solo
need your
guy.
time card. Probably
I'm
need your
more
time
of a
card.
solo guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Man,
Oh
wasn't
wait, I
ready for
mean,
this.
not yet. You're not fired yet.
Oh, okay.
Till after the show.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So I'm still
By
hanging
the
out.
way, Harris, I wore my Diamondbacks hat so I could show you what a nice little bend in the brim does for you.
Wait, was
See?
that one of them flat brimmed hats and you made it a curved one?
I see. See, and you just kind of even it and look it up here. It kind of sets up there, right? The crown.
Can I
So
tell
that's
you
the
that
crown.
looks,
That's the
that
crown
looks like
right
the
there.
awning of
Looks
a
like that.
McDonald's.
Huh? Look at that right
Yeah.
there. That's the
That
way it's
It does
done.
kind of look like a McDonald's hat.
That's right
I
there.
can't
That's,
unsee it now,
What are you
Jeffrey.
talking about? A McDonald's hat?
I
What are you
can't
talking about?
unsee it. It kind of looks
That
like a
was
McDonald's
the curve
hat.
of the roof of when you you pull up on some of those.
A
little bit
this
similar
is
colors,
This is
too.
the kind of bend you put in your brim of your hat. You don't
Wow.
leave it flat
No,
because
the
that's
curve
not
is right.
hat.
The brim is right.
That hat is not supposed to be a flat brim hat. It's supposed to have a little curve in it. See how this straightens up here? That's the way it's supposed to look. The crown, see that? The crown, look at that. See now we're talking.
Well done, Randy.
Thank you.
Nicely done. But he'll
Thank
never
you.
do it. He's resistant
you.
to anything that looks good.
I
mean,
have
look at his
a,
mustache.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
By the way, women will tell you. And if there's women listening, please text in and confirm. Beard, sexy. Mustache, creepy. That is
But he's
fact.
got kind of
That
a
is
chinny.
science. That
he's-
is truth.
He's got kind of a chinny chin chin thing going.
y'all's generation.
Beard
That's
is
the
sexy.
case. The feedback that I've gotten from us Gen Zers
Oh,
is quite the opposite. Frankly.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite. So
yeah.
it's
Here's
just
the
a
other thing
matter
about Gen
of
Zers.
preference.
You know
Mr.
what else about
O'Brien.
Gen Zers?
What?
They're not having any kind of sex. Did you know that? Statistically, they just are not interested. I don't know who polled everybody and why. It's none of their business. But I guess it came out. They're just like, I don't know what their deal is. Maybe they're afraid of having babies because they know they can't afford them. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean,
Basically, what I'm
can have
saying
something
is,
to
you
drink.
don't drink, you don't smoke. What do you do? Because you ain't having sex. So what is up with Gen Z?
it is the generation of isolation. Sadly, a lot of people
You know,
want to
maybe it's
sit
for
by
the best.
themselves
Having met a bunch of Gen Z,
and
maybe
play
you should
video
stay
games.
isolated.
Look, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. We've been given all this sorts of technology, and our attention spans are that of an apple. I mean, it is what it is. It's unfortunate.
An
Did you just
apple.
call me? What do you call me?
No,
Oh,
he said-
Apple. Apple.
Yeah, he
the
Oh,
attention
okay.
span of an apple.
his attention
An
span
apple.
is that,
Right.
is that
The
of
fruit,
an apple.
An
Yeah.
apple.
What a total
Uh,
apple. Rocky Top
Start using that.
says, Jeffrey, you are right. Beard with a mustache, sexy. Mustache by itself, creepy. Harris, bless your heart, but you do have a creepy mustache. Wow, your biggest fan on
Wow.
the text line
I can't
has
tell.
confirmed what I'm telling you right now.
I can't tell which side she's on. One day
It was
it's
pretty
like
obvious what
oh
side
my
she's on
gosh,
the mustache.
Harris is the hottest man ever, and then one day it's like you it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I
After-
stand
don't
by
know
my
about that.
original assessment that your girlfriend has said, keep that mustache. I love that mustache to keep you from being sexy to any other woman on the planet. That is her way of making sure in your long distance relationship that nobody else slides up to Mr. Harris and gets freaky with it.
Hey, you know what? If I'm only sexy towards her, I got no problem with that.
The problem is, can we tell you what happens? Let me tell you what happens, though, Harris. Let's say you meet a nice girl, and she's like, I think you're great. And then they start to change you. They're like, hey, well, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should do that. And they start to change you. And then all of a sudden, you're wearing different clothing. And you're looking different. And then later, they're like, you're not the man you used to be. And they leave you. That has happened. That has happened. And so now for you, you got the mustache, and she's like, well, this is how I keep him away from the other ladies, but I can't even look at him in the face anymore. I can't do this anymore, Harris. And it's over. It's because of that mustache. She won't admit it, but it will be.
First off, the scary part of that is that first part, that is happening. I didn't used to have a mustache. I didn't used to have a goat. Whatever you call
Don't
this
even
thing.
call it a goatee.
Whatever you
it's
call
not a
this,
goat,
whatever you
no.
call this thing. Well, yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, I didn't used to have it. So
That's chinny chin
I'm
chin
gonna be
hair.
honest. Something I might have to ask. I might have to ask her. Might have to have an intervention.
'Cause nobody wants that Brillo pad. Nobody wants that.
This is not good.
Mr. Roboto says, problem, Jeffrey, with your mustache opinion is all of these aging women who still have a crush on Tom Selleck, which is why you're absolutely correct. Tom Selleck is like one of the few people who would wear a mustache and not
could
look
pull it off.
creepy.
Yeah.
There is like 0.00001% of population, and guess what, Harris? You're not in that.
I am in it.
But Tom
Actually,
Selleck
I'm in it.
is in that.
It's me and
Tom's-
what's his name? Tom's.
No,
Selleck?
shut up. Shut up.
I've
Don't
never
even say
heard
his
of-
name.
no,
You
you've
don't
never
even
heard of
say
who that
his
is.
name.
We need to bring up
Me
a
and,
picture of
Or
Tom
not
Selleck.
only will your
Tom
mustache fall off,
Selleck.
all your pubes will come off too. Those be
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
right
Me
there.
and Tom Selleck are in the 0.01%. We've been
I don't
informed of
think
this.
so.
I'm aware.
You are
I
not
don't-
one of those
we
people.
have
No,
been told
no,
that
no,
I am a
no.
part of that 0.01%.
You-
Rocky
Is
Top
what happens
says
there.
Harris in high school was a handsome Southern gentleman. I don't even recognize him anymore since he moved to Arizona. Are you going to blame Arizona on this?
Who is this?
No,
I still
blame
don't
the
know.
girl who was in San Diego. That's the one you blame.
Mm.
Blast Optimist says, personally, I like the mutton chop look, but one of my wife's life goals is to be Mrs. Claus, and Santa doesn't have the mutton chops. Well, you just
That's
throw the rest
freaking
in, and
funny.
you can play Santa. So, but the mutton chops, I
Wait,
think
what
we
do you
have more
mean?
than a few listeners with mutton chops, and God bless you for that, and keep classic rock alive.
Wait, what do you
Yes.
mean play Santa?
miss
Why
you,
would anyone
Lemmy.
else? Why would anyone else play
Yes.
Santa? Why would anyone else play Santa? There's a Santa in the North Pole. Why would
Shut up,
anyone else
Harris.
play it? I'm just wondering. I mean, it's just a
Harris is
genuine
just
question.
taking it. He's just doing his own radio show here
It's
on
a
the other side.
genuine
Tiger
question.
Paws says Sam Elliott. Okay,
Oh,
Sam Elliott
another-
and
That's
Tom
another
Selleck.
epic. Yeah.
I'll give you the Sam Elliott
Yeah,
right
I, don't,
there.
I don't know who Tom
He's
Selleck
got
is.
the thing is Tom Selleck has the I'm a manly man mustache. Sam Elliott has I'm a manly man and cowboy. I'm a manly man and motorcycle rider. He's like extra manly man. That's what Sam Elliott is.
Tom
I think-
Selleck's got a good mustache. I can get there one day.
Baker's Cocky Hen says Harris has the Skeens mustache.
Yeah,
Young ladies, I don't know how to read that. The young ladies that are having sex seem to like it. The Skeens.
This is true. The young ladies.
You wouldn't
I'll
know.
I'll tell you another epic mustache, and that would be Ron Swanson for Parks and
Oh,
Recreation.
Jeff.
Is that even real?
Oh yeah.
It is real.
I mean,
and
Ron
Randy,
Swanson has a
that is a
multitude of
mustache.
different looks.
No,
So-
that's real. Ron
The guy who
Swanson.
plays him, I mean,
there are
Yeah,
men.
Nick Offerman
Nick
is the actor.
Offerman is just a national treasure.
There are
That is-
men.
that is a real
There are
mustache.
gladiators,
Yeah.
and then there are Swansons.
Yeah.
Moist one says Raleigh Fingers. No, Moist one. No.
Well, he had
That's-
the bicycle thing going
That's
on.
old timey villain
Yeah.
stuff right there.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
like the twirl. The
Mr.
French
Roboto wants to talk about Burt Reynolds. He kind of looked creepy.
Who's
He
Burt
almost
Reynolds?
was on the verge of creepy. But Roboto says one of my big regrets is about 2 years ago, I'd grown my hair out, decided to buzz it after a haircut, and I had a deep regret. I forgot to plan and have a mullet for at least 5 minutes. Oh yeah, listen, I grew a beard out. Every time I do, I end up shaving just parts of it off, and just having fun with it for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
that
got to
is
have
fun.
fun with it
Yeah.
while you can.
That sounds really fun.
But see, last time I did that, I wasn't gray. My beard, I think, I'll have to just for a minute if I grow a beard again. Seriously.
Mr. Roboto, the mullet idea is intriguing, and I might be following suit. So stay
Harris,
tuned.
nobody's surprised if a dumb white kid from Tennessee has a mullet.
I think you meant to say really smart, inquisitive white kid from Tennessee.
No, I know
Hmm.
what I meant. Don't tell me
I
what
think
I
I
meant.
think that's what
Rocky
being
Top says,
inquisitive.
Harris, bless your heart. Everyone who knows Tom Selleck, that's Blue Bloods, Jesse Stone, Magnum PI. I don't know who is that his character in Blue Bloods?
I don't know.
Okay.
Magnum PI was so cool that his friend let him stay in his mansion on the Hawaiian Islands
Yep.
and drive around his Ferrari.
Yep. Absolutely right.
That's
And
how
then he got
cool.
Rides in a
Magnum
helicopter
PI.
from his
Oh,
other
yeah.
friend.
Yeah, from is it JT or TJ or what was the guy's name? Yeah. Hey, he drove and he flew around the eye. That's how cool Magnum PI is.
Something
sounds
just
cool.
occurred to me and then it fell out of my head.
Dang it.
Oh,
There's something here. There's something here. I think I have it finally.
something
I think
on the
I
wing.
have it finally.
Okay.
Urgh. Oh, a name. Oh, I know it. I finally put it together. Harris, your
Jeffrey.
mustache is a specific mustache,
Hmm.
celebrity wise.
Okay.
You have the B. Arthur.
The B.
The
Arthur.
B. Arthur
What's the B.
mustache.
Arthur
You have
mustache?
the mod.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Let me
boy.
Look it up.
Wow.
The B. Arthur.
B. Arthur.
mustache.
So
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto
Let me do some
says,
journalism here. Do some
looks
research.
like Harris is about to get a Wisconsin waterfall, which is one of the great names of a mullet. And it says, if you know the tourist trap, Wisconsin Dells, where the mullet still reigns supreme, we call that mullet Dells Bells. Man, you know a lot about mullets.
Look
Wow.
at this guy. This guy. I Google Arthur B. mustache, and that's it.
No, Arthur B. No, B. Arthur. Okay, I will show you. Hold on.
B.
I googled
Arthur.
the
I'll
B.
bring it
Arthur
up on the
mustache, and
computer.
this was the first thing that popped. Look at this thing.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's-
Mesmerizing.
That
Yeah.
is not
Oh, yeah.
B. Arthur. Everybody listening
yeah.
but you knows who B. Arthur is. And here we go. This is B. Arthur. I can't believe you are so uncultured to not know B. Arthur. She was on Golden
Oh,
Girls.
I didn't know it was a she. Oh man.
It's? How dare you?
Oh,
How
Look-
dare you?
look at all those little feather things on there. Look
What's
at that.
with
That's
it?
crazy.
That was back when she played Maude. That I think
Yeah.
is when her mustache was in its finest form.
Mhm.
And then later on, when she played Maude on the Golden Girl, I don't know what her character's name was.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I didn't really watch that much,
No.
but
No.
I'll say it was a funny written show. If you ever did end up having to watch it
the Golden Girls.
at grandma point, maybe. So like right there, that's her. And then she's got that mole there that's most of the
Oh,
mustache
yeah.
grew out of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what Harris got. He got the B. Arthur.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, she's rocking it. So
Yes, Tiger Paws. She was a Marine and had a better mustache than Harris does.
Wow.
Mr. Roboto says, when y'all dropped that B. Arthur truth bomb, Randy, I laughed even harder than you did.
you know what? You know, even if I have to take one for the team, for Mr. Roboto to laugh, you know, that makes
Oh,
my
shut up,
day.
Harris.
Mr. Roboto, keep being you.
Harris, I have something for you that I think you're going to be excited about.
Okay.
This will ease the pain of the mustache abuse,
Okay.
which, by the way, mustache abuse, that sounds like, I don't know, is that like dirty? Or it sounds like a band name. I'm not sure. Or
Mustache
text or
abuse.
nickname.
Mustache abuse.
Mustache
Mm.
abuse says,
Ah,
You know, I've
yeah.
always wanted to be in a
write
band.
that down, Randy.
like mustache abuse.
I've
All right,
always
so
wanted
be
to
quiet
in
and
a
listen, Harris. This
Oh,
is for you.
okay,
This is
okay.
for you. Krispy Kreme and Crocs are teaming up. That is the two things I've heard you say you love a lot.
band. Yeah.
You love you some Krispy Kreme. Every time
Love
we talk
Krispy
about
Kreme.
it, I feel like you're going to orgasm. And you seem to like Crocs. So
I
here
like
they
Crocs.
are teaming up for some Krispy Kreme Crocs.
Wow.
You don't want a pair of those?
Well, okay, here's the weird part about that.
These
picture.
are the donuts down
it's
here.
the fact that they're
These are the shoes up here.
on the exact same rack as the donuts that people are going to eat, like shoes and donuts. I
I
mean,
think you're focused on the wrong thing. And
you know
those are
what,
probably
though?
unused shoes.
let me just let me compartmentalize donuts
Yep.
and Crocs here
Yep.
and understand what's going on. I would wear those.
So
Ah.
let me.
I'd wear those.
Well, of course you would. Let me
Yeah, I would
explain,
absolutely.
to the people who are listening. What we have on the screen is there's a bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts, and in amongst them are a pair of Krispy Kreme Crocs. They both kind of look like donuts with a little bit of icing on them. And then there's an actual fake donut on one, and then the logo for Krispy Kreme, like in 3D on the other.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
these cost $90, by the way.
Oh my God.
They'll come in a box inspired by a donut box. And there's also going to be a
$90.
pack of 5 Krispy Kreme themed
Oh,
Gibbets charms. That's what the donut thing here and the logo is. That's a Gibbets charm, I guess. You can get those extra for $20. So for $110, you can have the most decked out limited edition Krispy Kreme Crocs right there. The shoes are going to be released on Tuesday, August 5th in Croc stores and through their website. And if you're worried about missing out, Harris, you can get access to them one day earlier, August 4th, by going to participating Krispy Kremes and scanning a Crocs QR code that they'll have inside. So, and also any customer wearing Crocs inside of a Krispy Kreme shop on Saturday, August 9th, can get themselves a free donut.
I mean, Krispy Kreme and Crocs teaming up is like Steph Curry and Kevin Durant teaming up for the Warriors. Like, it's just two unstoppable forces that you didn't think could come together. It seemed too good to be true, right? Too unstoppable for the market.
Didn't they already play together?
They did. And that's the beauty of it, Mr. White,
There's
is
no
these
beauty
two
here.
things have come together as one massive unstoppable force.
So here's
I'm
the
in.
reality. You would not catch Randy or I caught dead in these. If you slip those on our feet while we're dead, we'll come back to life and beat the hell out of you with
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty fast. I don't think you'd be able to catch me.
Harris, I could catch you without trying.
No, you couldn't.
Ugh.
No.
Right after you throw your 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
It's more like 70 probably, but we need
Mr.
to test
Ravato says the marketing department missed the golden opportunity. Just call them Crispy Crocs. You're absolutely right. That's
Mr.
Yeah,
Roboto,
yeah.
What a
that's
shame.
genius.
What a shame.
Mr. Roboto.
Baker's
is on fire.
cocky hen says B. Arthur over Betty White all day. I guess that's a height thing, but I'd rather have Betty White. Mr. Wilbur says, I just turned on the radio and the first words out of Jeffrey's mouth is orgasm. I guess it's Friday.
It is Friday. Yes.
Give me a double whiskey, please.
Oh, absolutely.
Double whiskey
you're
for-
starting quick, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, be careful, Mr. Wilbur. You don't
Yeah.
want to drink yourself blind.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh,
never mind. Oh, yeah.
wow.
Moist One says, guarantee it's not 70, but love the confidence, you stud muffin. Yeah, he's thinking he's going to throw 70. No.
Thanks.
Last
Moist One.
Optimist says, it still amuses me that when the creators of the movie Idiocracy were trying to find the dumbest shoes for the dumb future people to wear, they chose Crocs. Well, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They're made in a mold and probably never biodegrade. So the Crocs they're wearing in the future in Idiocracy are probably the Crocs from the day. Mr. Roboto says, do those crispy Crocs by chance look like the shoes on the Wicked Witch of the West after the house fell on her? No, not at all. Why? That's a weird question. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, let's actually start the show. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Miss any part of the Daily Blender?
Radio and the internet.
Download the free podcast at 1580thefanatic.com.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus, offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits towards a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chevy.
Stay cool this summer with AC Pro refrigerant at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 gift card after rebate with the purchase of select AC Pro refrigerant products that include a hose and gauge. If your vehicle's AC is blowing hot air, beat the heat with AC Pro. Visit your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey everybody, it's Mark Asher back to tell you about my great friends at the Lund Mortgage Team. Did you know that the Lund Mortgage Team was founded back in 1999? That's right. They're celebrating 25 years in existence this year. And you know what you have to do to stay in business that long? You have to be good at what you do. And the Lund Mortgage Team is not just good, they are great. They have helped thousands of people save thousands of dollars over those 25 years here in the Valley of the Sun. They only lend in Arizona, and they're mortgage brokers, which means they can shop your rate around. They're not tied to just one set of rates. Mortgage rates can get crazy. They can get high. They can get low. There's good times to strike, and there's times to stay on the sideline. Let the Lund Mortgage Team be your coach, be your team leader when it comes to these huge decisions. Call 623-875-9940. That's 623-875-9940, or you can always check them out at lundmortgage.com. Great website with all the tools you need. Call them today. They're my great friends, and you'll love them. It's the Lund Mortgage Team.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
My name is Mary Grace. I lost my mom to Alzheimer's in 2017, and 2 months after losing her, my dad was diagnosed. The earlier the diagnosis you have, the more time you have with your loved one. With my dad, now that I know what's coming, I'm able to create memories not only for him, but for myself. So when he can't remember, I'll remember for him.
For more information, contact us at alz.org or through the 24/7 helpline at 800-272-3900. Sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association.
The Rich Eisen Show.
Will Levis is having season-ending shoulder surgery. Brandon Allen's going to back up Cam Ward. It's going to be Cam Ward for the Tennessee Titans when they open up the season. By the way, not an easy spot in Denver. Cam Ward is going to start week 1 for the Tennessee Titans, and that makes sense. It always made sense that he was going to do it, and we're going to see it. Certainly now that Will Levis is not going to be there, and I didn't quite understand the concept of that competition anyway.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at 9 a.m. on 1580, The Fanatic.
Dave Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic. So before we get into all the random stuff, I just wanted to let you guys know that the Bengals' long national nightmare is over, and Shamar Stewart and the Bengals have reached an agreement on a 4-year, fully guaranteed, $18.97 million contract. Includes $10.4 million signing bonus. So his agent got it all done for him. So there you go.
Wow, that's something, man.
All the first rounders now have a deal.
I mean, in the industry, in the NFL industry, from what I can understand from the reporters that cover it, Cincinnati is historically very frugal.
Stupid.
No, I was going to say frugal, and they don't do that. But they have signed. They have signed this kid. Now they've got to get Eric. Was it Erickson? The
Trey Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson. Got to get him signed. They have doled out money to Joe Burrows, to the 2 receivers, and now to Shamar Stewart. Stewart. And oh my gosh, they are loaded for bear. Do they have an offensive line? I know this is not Hicks's coverage of the NFL.
We do what we want, Randy. We just do what we want.
Did they? I'm just curious. Do they have an offensive line? Have they improved the offensive line, or is Joe Burrow going to get killed again?
It's definitely better than it was years ago in that Super Bowl run, but it still needs to be. Yeah, it still needs to be improved. Like it's a weakness for them if you go by their roster.
Ooh, here's a weakness. Getting more injuries out of the Cardinals camp. It looks like Starling Thomas, the fifth, the cornerback, he got carted off the field today. But good news is linebacker J.J. Russell was released from the hospital after his test came back negative.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Lots of, I mean, this is the way it goes. Training camp starts up and things happen.
Oh, Jeffrey, you are breaking up.
My, I guess my signal is also on the
I was
injury
going to
reserve.
say I like a little pineapple on my pizza on occasion.
Uh-oh. Both of your signals are breaking up.
Well, then how do you know it's me and not you?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, good point. Maybe it is it's the system. It's the gizmos.
Is
It's
it
the
still
gizmos.
breaking up now?
It's actually good now.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's good, now. Yeah.
Oh, Randy's good now too.
Yeah.
Um
I'm
but-
always good.
I'm great.
I mean, come on.
But that's intriguing about Starling Thomas, him getting injured, because him and Will Johnson, I believe, are battling for the starting spot. And so for week 1. So Will Johnson's going to be, he's already listed number 1 in the depth chart. That, he's a rookie, so you got to go earn it. So that's TBD. But now Will Johnson's going to be in the driver's seat. to
Look,
start week 1.
anytime you can get a Johnson in your backfield, I think you're okay.
Secondary, but yes, that counts.
Anytime you can get your Johnson in the secondary, that's okay with me.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to have a Johnson anywhere.
Mhm.
Right? I'm glad we all, I'm glad to have
But
a Johnson.
especially in the
general.
secondary, if you catch what I'm throwing down.
I catch your drift. Mr.
Last
White.
Osmus wants to know, did the Bengals get what they wanted with the ability to terminate the contract? Should he do something that gets him thrown
Nope.
in jail?
Nope, because the money seems to be, from what reports are saying, the money seems to be guaranteed. And he's got a 10 million signing bonus. So along with that, and also, here's the intriguing part. Cincinnati, Shamar Stewart was taken in the first round because Trey Hendrickson, I think it has a lot to do with this, Trey Hendrickson holding out. Those two play the same position. So now in Trey Hendrickson's contract talks, all of a sudden Cincinnati's got a little bit of flexibility to say, all right, if you don't play, we've got this guy who we took in the first round, who was the number 1 overall recruit in high school, who was an all SEC defensive lineman to play, and he'll be ready. And we signed him fully guaranteed. So
yeah, it's I guess maybe not great news for him. 888-368-1580. So we got some random sports stuff to talk about, but we're going to get to the NFL. And of course, we've been doing our 32 teams in 32 days. We're on day 27, and we'll have that in the next hour.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. So one of the things, this is like a casualty of politics, or I don't know. Is this really necessary? So you know how the president is trying to kick everybody out who's not from here. And they've been doing that. They're kicking everybody out who's not from here. And well, now it has transitioned into the sports world of not letting the Venezuelan team for baseball come into the country. The Venezuelan baseball team was denied visas into the United States, and they're going to miss this year's Senior Baseball World Series, Little League International. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's kind of, was this really what was intended?
That's a little much.
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody can make a phone call or something.
And they're like kids too. You said it's Little League?
Well, see, here's the thing. It's
Okay.
Little League, but then a lot of times we're not sure how old
they are.
they are.
Yeah.
But what are they
Yeah.
going to do? They're
Yeah.
not coming to the country to F things up. They're coming here just to play baseball, and then they go home. And I don't understand why you would remove a world team out of the world event that happens to be being held in the United States.
This is the senior league, right? This is Little League Senior.
So we're going to be 16, 17, something like that?
They're going to be between 13 and 16, 13 and 16, 13, 17, something like that. Yeah. Mhm.
Now I get it. If things aren't going well between countries, well, you look out and make sure grown-ups don't get in. But this is just a baseball team. I mean, if you're trying to make lives better diplomatically by being the great and shining example of everything, by being the United States, why would you crap over a bunch of kids? I mean, don't let grown-ups in. Don't let people who are bad guys in. Why are you denying a baseball team.
I mean, this has got to be an oversight, doesn't it? I think they'll get this fixed, and these guys will.
Well, I don't know. Earlier in the month, a Cuban women's volleyball team got denied visas.
I wonder if there's a special exception that can be made. And, this makes me think forwardly and say, all right, the 2026 World Baseball Classic's coming up. You got a lot of guys who aren't on Venezuela's team, who aren't playing in the MLB, who live in Venezuela, who are playing overseas. So that makes me wonder, some of these countries in South Central America or the Caribbean, will they be able to get in? Like, that makes
it basically comes down to, if Trump don't like them, they ain't coming. Wow. And he's not thrilled with Venezuela right now for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I diplomacy is still necessary, and I get it.
Yeah.
Don't let criminals in. Don't let bad guys
Yeah.
in. And if you're under the impression that most of the people from there are, you're probably wrong.
Well,
but I can
don't know that
understand.
that's it.
I can understand that thought process. But if you want to make a difference, it's always going to be with the athletes and the kids. Remember, we were deathly ticked off at the Russians, and we still played sports against them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. I mean, there was a time where we boycotted, some Olympics. We didn't show up because of something, and a lot of us thought, well, that was a mistake. Some of your best diplomacy can be done through sports and saying no to Venezuela because Trump is grumpy at him. I mean, I feel like that's probably a mistake.
I don't know that that's completely the whole situation. So, I mean, I don't know what's behind it.
Do these players have priors?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I've got to believe that the president needs to know this, and he's got to get this squared away. I mean, you can't just stop teams from coming into the United States and competing. You're right, Jeffrey. I mean, this is part of diplomacy. This is you want the other teams to come here and compete. You want the United States on the world stage. You don't want to keep us or you're no better than Stubby Sweatpants. What's his name over there in the North Korea? I mean, you're no different than China, keeping all their people huddled up in their masses there and inside their borders and not letting them explore out. This is America. You've got to let these kids come in and play ball. I don't see the problem.
Just keep an eye on them, and if there is anything goofy going on, throw them all out. But I mean, you got to give them a chance, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is a team that is really good. This is a team that deserves to be there. So 602 Sports Fan says sports and politics should not mix. Well, I agree. And sometimes the athletes become the pawns of the countries that are at odds with each other. Again, Jimmy Carter, used the politics of sports when he was beefing with the Russians. Quiet Cannon says, take a fair question. Did the blender give a crap about the Venezuelan baseball team before you heard about the sanction? Well, I really am not paying that close attention to the Senior Baseball World Series. That's kind of irrelevant. When the story pops up, hey, this is happening, and you're like, well, that's probably not cool. I mean, I think we have every right to talk about it. Sorry, Quiet Cannon. Should we not have brought it up because we weren't reporting on it before?
And two, you know what? This a lot more things than just the World Baseball Classic. Like the Olympics is here in 2028. The World Cup is here in 2026. There's going to be a ton of international entries
to that
there.
point.
Yeah.
Trump has banned travel to the U.S. from 12 other countries. So there's going to be other teams that won't be allowed in.
What? I got to see what countries specifically.
Yeah, I don't have the entire list in front of me, but that's 12 other countries as far as they know. And it's because of national security concerns. So, all right. Sir Drives a Lot says sports and politics have one common denominator, and that is money. They will always be connected. Well, I don't think there's any money that's going to get the Venezuelans in right now. Mr. Roboto says, I'm looking forward to Big George's Korean response to Randy calling Kim Jong-un stubby sweatpants.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Just be patient. LA Kid says, the problem is you having kids coming from these countries, and then when they get here across the borders, they claim asylum, and they have to stay here until they get a court hearing. Well, not every single team, LA Kid, and we haven't heard anything about the Venezuelans doing that before. I mean, not that I've heard. So I don't know. I mean, and then again, if the kids from a country do that, then why not let them in?
I have the list. I have the list right here. It's a lot of African countries, Middle Eastern countries, Cuba, Haiti, and Venezuela. So
Haiti, there's Ralph.
Oh, perfect timing.
I'm very Haitian. Yes,
he's a Haiti, not a lovey. He's a Haiti.
Ralph's starting out hot.
So you got a son who plays in competitive baseball. Ralph, you heard about the Venezuelan teens who were denied visas? Yeah, this got to be a mistake, right? I mean,
I think it is. I think they'll fix it. I don't think this will continue. I mean, I understand it falls under a bigger issue, but I think they'll make an exception. It makes
keep the bad guys out, but let the kids come play.
They'll make the exception. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Just want
Quiet Cannon says Venezuela is open their presence to send gang members over here. Was that at Christmas? What are you talking about? Your voice text is betraying you. I don't think these kids are gang members, Quiet Cannon.
Or they could be.
I think. Well, then if you find out that's the case, then you send them home.
They come for Christmas.
They come for Christmas and open their presents.
They come beat up Santa.
Well, I guess Quiet Cannon has a point.
Santa could take all of them. Come on.
They take the street Santa.
He's Santa Claus. I mean, he has reindeer. They could just fly away.
Last Optimist says, I'm reading that the Bengals increased the signing bonus and they kept the void contract language that they wanted. So is that actually true?
Okay.
Somebody better look this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna trying to confirm this at the moment, but
can you do some journalism, please?
Yeah, I could do some journalism. I mean, I am a
Quiet Cannon wants me to read his entire text, but I don't think it changes much. He says it's out of context. He said Venezuela is opening their presence to send gang members over here. Trump is sanctioning the Venezuelan government, and the baseball team is suffering from that. Well, we already had that context. That's exactly what we've been saying this entire time. Except for the part about opening their presents. I really still, I mean, is it Christmas? Is it a quinceañera? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I would think if they just vet the team and the people coming with the team, just vet them out. And if there's any bad then
if they find out the grown-ups that are coming in with
don't
them
let
are
them in.
bad guys, then it's like, the kids can come, but not that one. Not that one. You know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Mr. Roboto says perhaps the Venezuelan band is because of bias, not unlike yours, Jeffrey. Because an adolescent Latin American mustache is super grody.
What does that mean?
He seems to think Harris has a Latin American mustache.
He barely has a mustache. Now he's got some dirt on his chin. So
that is a mascara.
Mr. Romano, I hope
smudge.
you know I can kick you out right this instant.
You can't kick him out.
I am the controller of the gizmos here.
If you want to do that, the last thing you do on your last day employed, go right ahead.
Oh, dang it. Well, Ralph, pleased to see you. Enjoy
Don't
the
piss
show.
my dad off.
There is
if you were my kid, I would put you up for adoption.
Wow.
And if you wonder which one of you I'm talking about, yes. 888-368-1580. Not Randy. Randy,
Who could put that face for adoption?
Thanks.
I mean, look at him.
Thanks,
Come on
Jeff.
now.
Go.
It is just the
if
face
I had a
of
child
glee
with
and
that
joy.
beard, I'd be like, there's no way I
Just
can.
instantly he comes out with that beard. That
So
way,
here's something that occurs to me. You know, old President Trump's doing lots of executive orders and stuff, right? And maybe he could have an executive order to let these kids play, or I don't know what. But I was thinking, if we were president, what sports wise, what would your most unhinged executive order be? Mine would be I would have a presidential executive order that in every press conference, whether you're an athlete or you're a coach, you have to put the words applesauce in there somewhere. That would be my executive. It's an unhinged executive order. So then they are like, we felt like we had a pretty good chance on defense. And boy, applesauce, I'll tell you what, if that offense did not kind of let us down today, if they don't say applesauce, then they go to prison for a month in solitary confinement.
Jeffrey,
okay.
I mean, I could talk about this for like 3 hours.
You don't get to
at
talk
the
3
bare
hours,
minimum.
Harris.
You can talk about anything for 3
one
hours.
thing.
But this specifically, if I had
One
to do
thing.
anything, I would.
And who said it was your turn anyway?
I would.
It doesn't matter. He's going to keep
Just
going.
let him finish.
He's gonna keep
Yeah, I
talking.
would.
He'll tire himself out.
Well, let me think about it. There's a lot.
Oh, now you're going to think about it, Randy. Do you have any? What would your unhinged executive order be?
My unhinged executive order would be
In
no
regards to sports.
No puns. No at the end of the day, no sports puns.
Okay, it doesn't have to be.
I got it.
It doesn't have to be about the press conference. It could be an executive order has anything to do with sports.
I am tired of athletes and coaches and everybody else that gets on the TV saying these sports puns. It's old. It's lazy.
Okay.
Use your words. Get over it.
I agree. And here's another good one.
Okay.
If somebody needs to borrow one, a good unhinged executive order would be that all the champions, like the people who win the NBA championship, the hockey championship, the football championship, and the baseball championship, now there's a tournament and they all have to play each other in like ping pong.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
And you have to really want it because the losing team gets put into solitary confinement for a month.
Okay, here's what I would do. I would
really
make
gonna go
sure
to Ralph on this one. Ralph, go ahead.
I would make sure there is not more than 10 teams per conference in any of college sports.
That's
None
not
more than 10 teams.
unhinged. That's what you want.
It's really hinged,
That's
actually,
just what
and
you
it's really
want.
prepared. That's
Okay,
exactly
you
what I
honestly
want.
do not understand
That's
the
what
assignment.
that's
Ralph,
the first
what
thing
do
I
you
would
say?
do.
I would ban any professional teams from being allowed to play anybody from Minnesota. So Minnesota would have to shut down, and you could only play 49 states because the teams from there are so bad they shouldn't be allowed to be called professional.
Got it. So executive order, no more sports in Minnesota. You can't sell it. You can't move it. You shut them down.
Right. And the only other thing I would add is that Taylor Swift would be banned from all NFL games.
Oh, come on. What is wrong
Oh
with
my
you?
God.
She ain't hurting nothing.
She's not doing
Man, there's our first Taylor Swift sighting on the show today.
The first one I was all right with. The second one, I mean, like, it just
Are there any Swift
silly.
neutrals here?
Let's just ban us from having to see Mark Davis on the TV screen again.
That too. I banned that.
That Kim Jong-un
All right,
haircut,
listen,
for sure.
we got to take a break. When we come back, I'll read some of your guys' unhinged executive orders, and then we'll move on to I don't know what. Oh, the next thing is even weirder. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic.
Miss any part of the Daily Blender? Download the free podcast at 1580thefanatic.com.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus, offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits towards a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shed.
Upgrade your learning experience during Dell Technologies Back to School event with AI PCs like the Dell 14 Plus featuring an Intel Core Ultra processor starting at $749.99. Supercharge your studies with features like real-time notes transcription, AI accelerated hardware to run multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
First episode psychosis is no joke, and neither is getting help as soon as symptoms show up. Early treatment gives you a better chance at feeling like yourself again. If you're showing signs, like having hallucinations or trouble thinking clearly, don't wait. Counseling, medication, and support from loved ones can slow down the effects of psychosis before it's too late. Speak with your doctor today and visit learnmorefep.org. Sponsored by MadForce, working to build healthier communities.
Here in Arizona, summer heat is a fact of life, but lately it's not just the temperatures that are rising. Inflation, global tensions, and economic uncertainty are heating up also. I'm Shannon Estes, president of CMI Gold and Silver. In turbulent times, doing nothing is the biggest risk of all. Smart investors always look to protect their wealth. Right now, with gold soaring past $3,000 an ounce and silver still affordable, investors are taking action. Established in 1973, CMI is the oldest precious metals bullion dealer in the U.S. We've helped Americans nationwide over the past 50 years with honest advice, secure and private transactions, and transparent low prices. We're family-owned, A+ rated, and trusted by generations. Don't wait for the the next financial heat wave to make your move. Prepare today with precious metals. Visit cmigs.com or call us at 602-234-2300. Mention Money Radio to get a free 1-ounce silver coin on your first order. Call 602-234-2300. cmigs.com.
We talk sports. 1580 The Fanatic.
Today's Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Shamoy says, long time no see.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is Keon okay? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, Keon has moved on to other things on his own. We did not fire him like we're probably going to do Harris, but he's just doing something else now. He says, my not so unhinged executive order would be to put Barry in the Hall of Fame starting immediately, and any propaganda against Barry Bonds will be destroyed and punishable by a fine of up to $10,000. And if the perpetrator has journalist credentials, they'll be immediately revoked. Well, it's a good thing you're not president, because putting a cheater, a steroid user into the Hall of Fame is sickening. How dare you? Go back to the hole you came out of, Shamoy.
Wow.
Not really. We love you.
Yeah.
I hear from him again.
Eh? No, I added that last part at the end. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's your unhinged executive order. So yeah, that would be.
It's
that'd be
unhinged.
yours. I couldn't do anything about it if you got to be emperor. Baker's Cocky Hen says, executive order, more Ralph, less Harris.
Wow.
He said, kidding, sort of.
Wow.
Silver Pop says, good afternoon, guys. I wonder if Harris will ever crack from all the ridicule he receives on this show.
Who texted that?
He'll start to use marker to pencil in his mustache to make it look fuller. Who says he's
Like
not
Doodle Bob?
already doing that?
I'm not doing that. First off, this is state of the arc here, as you can see.
Yeah, to be honest, if he actually were doing it, that might
state of
look
the
better.
arc, Mr. White.
Oh.
Oh, so you're putting eyelash liner on it?
He's definitely trying.
Don't think you'd be the first one. We've all done that when we were 16.
I've never done that.
I did it when I was 16 in Vegas.
You did
so
that?
so they would leave me alone. Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
you were
never
trying
do
to get.
I was
in.
trying to
I
gamble,
gotcha.
so I did it, and they left me alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, they're like, let that kid think he's gambling, so then when he wins, we don't have to give it to him.
I was the kid in high school people thought was a teacher. So
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's your heritage.
You are
though.
Italian. Yeah. Yep, you are Italian.
I mean, right
Makes
now,
sense.
with
Makes sense.
his gray hair on his beard
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
well, the way he looks, Ralph. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know this, he's 33.
He's still. I mean,
he's had a hell of a life, man.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
33 really long years. I mean, he still looks like a history teacher. He's got
Moist
that history teacher
says
vibe.
his unhinged thing
Compliment.
would be make NFL players play in Speedos. Sounds like Phil's.
Wow.
yeah, that's Phil's fantasy.
That would be Phil's
unhinged.
dream
It
team
is
right
Phil's
there.
fantasy. Yeah.
Dimeback Dude says, my presidential executive order will be to force the SEC to play 9 conference games in football.
Hey, that's unhinged.
By the
All righty,
way,
here we go.
I
That
loaded
is
up.
unhinged.
I loaded up the calendar with our college football matchups for the upcoming season, and I was surprised to see that we are contractually obligated to play the SEC championship game when it occurs. I don't know, in December or something. I don't
Usually
know. Yeah,
early December.
6th.
Yeah, week after.
So I've
Thanksgiving.
decided to cancel it.
Is that so? Mm.
Well, okay. In all honesty, no, listen.
All right.
I
Let's hear it.
see that Grand Canyon University basketball has a game that day.
Oh no!
We don't know what time it is, but if that game interferes with the SEC championship game, guess which one wins?
Darn.
It's not the SEC. So we might have that championship game
Why would that win? Out of curiosity.
because
make
we
money.
love GCU way more. Shut up, Randy. Shut up, Randy. Shut up.
I was
Randy.
just curious. I didn't know if there was any
Because we're
anything with
Lopes
the
at heart.
viewership or
Lopes up.
anything with the
Lopes
viewership
kill
or
call.
anything like that. Dude,
The
I
Lopes
love the
kill call.
Lopes. I love
Yeah.
the Lopes.
That-
I am all
that's
for it.
still not-
Lopes up.
I don't
GCU
think they
basketball
do that
is,
The
right.
Lopes
is
kill
awesome.
call, the most feared predator on the planet.
Let me remind you,
Apex
Harris, nobody
predator,
cares
Jack.
what you think. Moving on. Silver Prop says, make NFL players play in Speedos. Harris will
Hey.
definitely talk for 3 hours then. Wow, that's the second time somebody wants a.
The
That's
fourth
disturbing,
dimension
actually.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baker's Cocky Hens says Trevor Bauer back in the Major League Baseball, and Manfred has to let Bauer sock him in the face once.
I'd like to see that.
I like Bauer back in baseball. Totally.
I don't mind the
Back
sock
in
in
the
the
MLB.
face.
He deserves it.
LA Kid says, my unhinged executive order to be retroactively take away the 2018 World Series win from the Houston Cheaters and give the World Series to the LA Dodgers. Well,
Amen.
here's the thing. Nobody should have it because that just with cheating, you don't know really what would happen. So you can't just give it to the
Yeah, you can.
Dodgers.
I would.
You vacate the whole damn thing.
Mhm.
Sir Drives
I
a Lot
agree.
says Harris's mustache rivals Mark Davis's bowl cut on the bad
Wow.
hair decision scale.
Wow.
Moist One says, I miss
Harris-
Michael Potter. Could you call him? We could, but I'm not going to do that because we're afraid you'd actually talk to him.
Well, they say bullying builds character, and let's just say after today's show, I'm going to have a lot of character. So
I was going to say he's
it'll-
taking a lot
it'll
of
serve
bullets.
you well at your
I
next
might have
job.
quite a bit of character. So who's the one really laughing?
That's good.
Thanks, Ralph. Appreciate it.
You know, I'm getting tired
Anyway.
of trying to hit the translator button for these
Oh,
North
no.
Korean texts.
Is,
That's still
is
coming.
Is it Wang Chung from North Carolina?
I don't
no,
know who it is.
North Korea.
I'm not even hitting the button.
All right.
Okay, so here's the thing. Remember I said I had something weirder? Now,
Yes.
having everybody's unhinged presidential orders that they would give sports-wise, all right, well, that was kind of weird, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We learn a little bit about ourselves and others. But this is just bizarre. So Michael Jordan don't give a crap.
No.
He don't give a crap. Now,
No.
he will take things personally when it comes to other professionals who are on a level or near a level with him, as we saw from watching The Last Dance and we saw from watching his career. And then he'll turn around and get all competitive with this poor albino, security guard, right? So, like, his petty is competitive.
Albino.
His petty is competitive, but his petty doesn't care what anyone on the outside thinks. Would we all agree that's a correct statement? Michael Jordan does not care what anybody on the outside thinks. He cares
He
about what's
cares.
right in front of him.
He cares, but not to a degree that a bunch of other guys care.
And then there's LeBron.
Yeah.
Then there's Ralph's boy LeBron. That's
Not my
right.
boy.
LeBron James.
Is he
And
Bronzexual?
so I
Trade him.
guess LeBron's I guess he's scrolling through on his phone as champions do. And he comes across something that he's like, whoa, what's this? What how what?
Wait,
And
what?
it's images of him pregnant. And so there it is. There's one of the AI produced
boy.
images of LeBron
Oh, boy.
James pregnant.
That's funny.
And then there's another one where it looks like he might be having some sort of medical issue with his pregnancy.
Oh, boy.
There's some EMTs, and there's that pregnant belly right there, right?
People got too much time on
That's
their hands,
weird.
man.
Yeah. So LeBron sees this, and he immediately sends over a cease and desist order from his lawyers. That is not what champions do, man. They don't send cease and desist just because somebody made a thing. Are you worried that they're really going to think you're
Oh.
pregnant?
Jeffrey, this isn't just
This is
one
the
or
dumbest
two things.
thing.
This is everywhere. Like there are 50 or not even that, hundreds of things like this made per day about LeBron. It's everywhere.
Well,
He's probably
evidently,
just
if he
annoyed.
sees it, he'll go after it. And
Yeah.
I guess the founder of AI generation platform, Flick Up, they just yanked everything off. They got scared so bad by this. They're like, "Vroom, get it off. And so, yeah, what a baby. La baby.
I think
Seriously,
he's more
you-
annoyed
see-
than he is like
Let me tell you,
sad.
right now, as we speak, because I'm saying this, Moist One is running over to AI and creating a picture of me pregnant.
I don't know that he's running over. He probably has it on his phone.
Donnie has his team name as Jeffrey O'Brien's micro penis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's using AI because you'd have to for you.
Does he really?
To have a
And
micro
what if-
penis.
and am I'm not banning him. I'm not telling him to change it. I'm not freaking out. In fact, I'm the one telling you guys about it. That is the difference between not caring and caring.
Naughty,
LeBron, LeBron probably sends out cease and desist. That's all his law firm probably does, is constant cease and desist orders from LeBron James when something on the internet hurts his little feelings.
Oh my gosh, it is
sickening.
It's not
You are
hurting
never
his
going to
feelings.
be better than Michael Jordan with this.
Yeah,
It's not hurting his feelings. It's just like it's everywhere. Like
So?
there's
So there's nothing you can do
much.
about it. You're going to spend money okay.
I
If
think
you're
you can-
LeBron James, your legal team isn't $200 an hour. It ain't $400 an hour. It's $1,000 an hour. So you're going to crank a bunch of money into your legal team to go send somebody a cease and desist for having something on their social media. Man, you should have just donated that to charity because you are super soft with that nonsense.
That is stupid.
Now,
I don't. think
how
it's
do we
stupid.
know that Moist One did not create those LeBron James pregnant pictures?
Oh, well, because Moist Ones would only do that for sexual purposes. He wouldn't post it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. How do we know that Phil wouldn't have created those? He is a.
You can't know that for sure.
Yeah.
You can't know that for sure.
All right.
So anyway, ceasing and desisting people from the law firm Grubman, Shire, Mizeles, and Sachs. See, there's 4 names in that law firm.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you know they're expensive.
And one of them owns Fifth Avenue.
It's
Yeah.
true. Turd
Yeah, Randy.
Ferguson says, "Goat."
Were
Sorry,
we
that
talking
one-
about Tom Brady?
That one just stunned me.
He's just trying. He's just
Were we
trying
talking
to
about
put
Tom
that
Brady?
fishing hook of bait over us so we can
Bader's
get into that
cocky hen
conversation.
says,
and I don't want to get into it.
Queen James, baby. Queen James.
Ain't nothing wrong with what he did. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I don't see it either.
Sometimes I see AI where I'm actually not very good looking, and it really, it doesn't bother me. I know I'm better than that.
No, that's just regular. It's
Yeah.
just
No,
the
it's just
camera
AI.
right now.
It's AI.
That's
I
not,
get it.
That's not AI, Ralph. That's actually.
Oh, I've seen it.
I'm
It's AI. Yeah.
Really sorry.
Neil's done
okay,
it.
Sure, it's AI. Sure.
Neil.
Hefty Lefty says the SEC championship game getting bumped for December college basketball game. Hilarious. And I'm all for it.
I love December college basketball. So
Shamoy
both awesome.
says LBJ is soft as baby poo.
Wow.
And for some reason, Roboto says the bear. I don't understand that one.
Well,
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure, dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow.
With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
O'Reilly. Stay cool this summer with AC Pro Refrigerant at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 gift card after rebate with the purchase of select AC Pro Refrigerant products that include a hose and gauge. If your vehicle's AC is blowing hot air, beat the heat with AC Pro. Visit your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
We could tell you what it's like to drive the Nissan Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine, its impressive fuel economy, still going, its I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, excludes S-Trim. Example 0 down payment. 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 8/4/25.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why. It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply. Available in app only.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Powell Hills at 95.9 FM.
Quiet, people, settle down.
Because it's time. Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's 4 o'clock here on the Daily Blender. I'm your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Ralph from our Weekend Warriors with us, and then, of course, Harris is in the control room. You guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, as we broadcast live in the luxurious, super high-tech studios in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I just want to show you the picture of a man who knows he's very rich right now. Yep, there he is. With a giant chain. Oops, I just passed him. A giant chain right there that says, "Yep, I got what I wanted. I got my money." It's not a ton of money, but as a rookie contract is to go, he's getting 10 million of it guaranteed out of, what was it, 14 million? Was that
He's
what
getting
it was,
18 mil
18
guaranteed, 10 mil signing bonus. So what basically the language is Shamar Stewart pretty much caved, I think. Like, he's still, I don't know if that part, from what I've seen in reports, the being able to void if he gets in trouble is still in the contract.
Oh.
So I think he just kind of caved because he's getting a 10 million signing bonus. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, that's going to make up for what he's not getting." But in reality, that's what he's supposed to get. Walter Nolan was drafted right beside him. He got a 10 million bonus. The kid that the Seahawks drafted from North Dakota State, who I am blanking on his name, the offensive lineman, he got $10 million. So as a signing bonus. So I think he basically just kind of said, all right, you know what? Let's this is doing more harm than good at this point. Let's go. Let's get this thing started.
Can I get a $10 million signing bonus? I'd be okay with that.
I'd love a $10 million
Right?
signing bonus.
Randy would take that.
Sure. And you can even put in the clause about me not getting it if I get arrested.
Yeah.
I don't mind. But
Yeah.
if that was
Oh, yeah.
all it was really all about, this is an interesting situation because I get it. Nobody has had to sign that before, but now you're there and they want you to sign that. Did they say, well, we're going to have everybody sign this going forward? So then I'd be like, okay. So but really, why are you fighting the thing that shouldn't be an issue?
You're fighting that shouldn't be an issue.
Which is, I'm not going to get arrested. I'm not going to.
No, because it's not just getting arrested. It is if you get suspended, they can vote if you don't play in a game.
Okay.
And
Well,
so-
again, getting suspended from anything. So what are the things you can get suspended for that aren't your fault? That aren't your fault. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking it could
Because
be
anything that you could get suspended for, you have control over, right?
Sometimes,
What do you mean
sometimes if
sometimes?
you
All
talk
times.
about if you
Show
talk
me
about
what
the ref,
time that there's a time you don't have control over it.
well, sometimes if you talk about the ref, but also
That
you
you
know
have
if
control
someone,
over. Don't open
if
your mouth.
someone fights
Next.
you, if someone tries to fight you in a game and you try to defend yourself, a lot of times the NFL will suspend you
Okay.
for being in a fight.
So here's another way to go with that, Harris.
Take a beating?
You're wearing a helmet. Just don't defend yourself. You won't be hurt.
All this stuff is
Why-
you
why
you
is
say
this-
this, but it is so hard.
Why
If
is this
you're
a bad
actually
thing?
someone's trying to fight you? Then
Why is what a bad thing?
because
Ralph?
this never happens.
Well,
that
it needs
type
to- I
of
think it
lingo
should
talk.
happen on everyone's contract.
I don't-
I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
was
a
just-
great idea.
Why should
Yeah,
that
I think-
happen?
well,
Because
I
if
mean,
I'm an owner and I'm spending money on you and you're going
Yeah.
out and being stupid and you're not playing, why should I pay you?
I think
Because
the condition
sometimes
should be that externally. If you get in a fight on the field or everything and they suspend you, I think on that moment it's like,
Yeah,
all right,
that's
that's
emotion.
part of.
Yeah.
Let's be reasonable about the reasons, but The external stuff, you have 100% control over what you do as a member of society. And if the suspensions that you lose your money over are based on that, I think we all understand a bit more. Stuff on the field, losing your cool, smacking a guy, hitting a guy with your helmet, kicking a guy in the groin. I mean, any of those things, I mean, they make the product better for us. We enjoy that. So
I would think there would be outlined items that would stipulate a suspension that would cause you to have to avoid your. It's not just going to be too many infractions of one kind and you get suspended the next game, anything like that. I would imagine it would be some flagrant type of thing.
Yeah, flagrant. And so here's the thing. I'm going to propose as the new head of the NFLPA.
Okay.
They need one, and I guess I'll do it.
Should I start booing if you're the new commissioner?
Oh, no, of the NFLPA, not of the NFL.
Of the PA. Oh, then I applaud then.
Here's what I'm going to say. The NFL should be who places the criteria for a suspension that merits losing contractual money, not the teams. Because the teams will start just getting all kind of weird with it and putting in stuff that doesn't make sense.
Right.
This should be negotiated into a CBA. They already had morality clauses, but I think maybe they need to get very specific on the external things that will get you suspended and possibly lose money. Now, if they want to agree to something that is on the field that can do it, something really egregious, fine. But in general, I think the stuff on the field should not be part of this. This is if a guy goes out and does domestic violence. This is if a guy goes out and fights his dogs. This is if a guy goes out, is drinking, driving, and kills a bunch of people. This is if a guy goes out and murders. This is a guy who goes out and rapes. I mean, I think it's common sense, really. But I don't think the field stuff should play into losing your contract.
But let's go back to the morality thing for a second, because if you leave the NFL up to making these decisions, let's just take recent history.
Well, hold on, Randy. I said agreed to between the NFLPA and the NFL to come up with that criteria.
Well, but look what happened with Deshaun Watson.
Well, the NFLPA and the NFL didn't negotiate that. That was just something that.
Yeah, but I mean, but look what
basically
happened.
the Browns interacting with the NFL hierarchy did.
But the NFL allowed it to take place. They wouldn't if the NFL had a pair, they wouldn't allow that to take place.
Which
you
is
see
why
what I'm
this
saying?
has to be agreed upon between the NFL and the union to keep the teams from making that decision. Because as much as they went one far side for Deshaun Watson, they could go another far direction on the other direction for somebody else to cause harm. So it's better to create the standard outside of the teams, and then you can put this in contract.
I get what I understand what you're saying. I just find it hard to believe that the NFL and the NFLPA can get together on anything and make it work.
It's part of your collective bargaining agreement. You know, it's all part of it. I think that if you come in there with some common sense expectations of what externally merits losing your contract, it shouldn't be that hard to get this into the agreements, and then nobody has to argue over it or hold out on contracts. All contracts will have this. So it just makes it simple.
Yeah, I'm with
mine
you,
doesn't,
Jeffrey. I think giving the teams
we know better, Randy. We know
mine
better.
was written
It's too much
in
power.
crayon. So
was it really?
Yeah, on a Friday afternoon by Ron.
Fine point crayon, though. Yeah.
By Ron.
Yeah.
Ron does
Yeah.
like crayons.
Well, that was
Yeah.
another argument
crayon
in the
guy.
contract negotiation was Randy wanted crayons. Ron wanted a colored pencil. But see, Randy saw right through that because that meant an eraser could be involved.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. It's crayon or I'm walking.
Well, a lot of colored pencils don't have erasers.
Well, we were also at McDonald's, and that's where the contract got written up on the back of that piece of, the placemat paper.
The placemat paper?
That's how these
Thank
things
you.
work.
Yep.
888-368-1580. Last Optimist says Deshaun Watson settled the new accusations made while he was a Browns team member. If they had gone through court, he might have risked a suspension and his contract would have been voided. Well, here's the thing. To go along with that, the NFL was complicit. the Browns reworked his contract to where they knew he'd be suspended, but he would lose the least amount of money because they put just like $1 million on the first year and bajillions on the other years. And you know what? Good. I'm glad they are suffering for it. Them sons of bitches. I am glad the Browns organization is garbage, and I'm glad Deshaun Watson snapped his Achilles, and I wish they'd broken his legs instead. That's my only regret, is he didn't get flattened and broken in half on the field by some 350-pound man, which is what I really was hoping for.
You were hoping for a Joe Theismann replay on Deshaun Watson.
What a piece of crap Deshaun Watson is. Anyway, Mr. Wilbur says, yeah, just don't get suspended for selling the Super Bowl tickets for an excessive price. Oh, by the way, that is... I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess on this. Wilbur's talking about is the NFL just put out a report that they have fined 100+ players, coaches, and employees for scalping the Super Bowl tickets they were given.
Oh, man.
You can sell them. You can't sell them for more than the face value. And so a bunch of people are being fined a 1.5 times the face value of the tickets they bought, and they won't be able to buy tickets for the next Super Bowl. That is part of the fining and part of the issue. But 100 people,
man,
that's so hypocritical.
Oh, man,
I hate that.
How is that hypocritical?
How is that hypocritical? Look at the average price of a ticket for the Super Bowl. How much is it?
Dude,
$2,000-$3,000.
You're giving the tickets to go watch the game.
No, I
give them the tickets to sell.
The NFL
game.
takes a $300 ticket and makes it $2,500 for this game. So they're in a sense they're jacking the price up.
Oh, for
so
sure.
a player tries to jack up a little bit and they get in trouble. The
Why
NFL
would you
should be
even do
ashamed of
this?
themselves for selling the tickets for
Why
them.
would you jack the price up? You're getting free tickets
because the market will bear it.
Oh, Ralph is right. These players are
There's no
doing
difference.
exactly what the NFL
Yeah,
does,
there's no
and they're
difference.
getting punished for it. It
Yes,
is
the
so
only difference
hypocritical.
is
Ugh.
when you're handed the ticket by the NFL, you're told you are not allowed to do that.
No, I get that.
Uh,
But Joe
they're a
Schmo can't
hypocrite,
go to
it's fine, but they're a hypocrite who've made the rules.
But the average NFL fan can't attend a Super Bowl because of how much those tickets are, what the NFL
Yeah.
does
Oh, yeah.
to those things. So
Yeah.
they're such hypocrites because all they're doing is the same exact thing the NFL is doing.
Nobody famous will be on this list. That's my prediction.
Average Super Bowl ticket, by the way?
Nobody who matters will be in that 100+ players, coaches,
much?
and employees.
$9,000.
$9,000 for an
Super Bowl
average
ticket.
Super Bowl ticket.
For
That
an
is
average.
absolute insanity.
Yeah,
Yep.
$9,000.
Nobody's name we will recognize.
I don't blame anyone for doing that.
We
It
need
is
to boycott
exactly
the
what
Super
the
Bowl.
NFL did.
Well, I
Exactly.
do blame them, Harris. I
do you
do
blame
blame them. You know why we blame them? Because they were told the rule. And that is the rule. Here's the tickets for Super Bowl. Enjoy. Remember, you
Yeah.
can't sell these for more than they're worth. So if you're told what the rule is, and those 100+ players, coaches, and employees
Okay.
who did the thing they did, scalping Super Bowl tickets, which is what it's called, they were scalping. They were told don't do that. Then they did that. You don't blame them. Okay, I don't blame you for wanting to make some money on this, but you did break that
Yeah,
rule.
that's a good
so
point.
now you do deserve to be fined.
Just clicked in my mind. They were given the Super Bowl tickets by the NFL, and so
Mhm.
yeah, that makes sense. But
Still hypocritical.
Still very hypocritical
That's
by
fine,
the NFL
but you know
to
what?
punish that severely.
I got a free pair of tickets for you. I'm going to give you these tickets to a very expensive game because you're part of the NFL family and we love you. Just don't sell them. And if you're going to sell, just don't sell them for more than face value. Come on now, let's all be cool. And I hand them to you and you go and do the exact thing I told you not to do. Who's
Yeah.
the a-hole then?
Sure, you make good
Well,
points.
the NFL's point would be we're just trying to make sure they don't jack the ticket prices even more so people can actually attend.
Ugh,
I guarantee you that would be their
that's
position.
their position. Yeah,
And their
I don't
position
know.
is hypocritical.
I don't know
Well,
about
You're
you guys.
probably right about the
It
hypocrisy,
is just
but
in
the
that
rules are
greedy
rules.
corporate lens.
I
And
agree.
it's not
Rules
the
are rules.
NFL that broke them.
You got to follow the rule. I agree, but I say we boycott.
I don't know about you guys. I know Jeffrey can. Ralph probably, but I can't go to a Super Bowl. Hell's bells. I can't afford to go to
I
a Super
can,
Bowl.
but I'd be divorced afterwards. So no, I'm not. I'm not going to go.
I can,
go,
but I'd
I
be.
just don't want to go. Okay, here's the reason why someone with money doesn't want to go. First off, terrorist attacks are always possible. Second, too many damn people. And
That's true.
third, there's no better seat on my planet than the seat I have downstairs in front of that giant TV to watch a game.
Oh, amen.
And then guess
Amen.
what?
Yeah.
I get to go use my bathroom. I get
Yep.
to come back. I can
Yep.
pause. You can't pause if you're at the actual Super Bowl.
But you lose the experience. Come on. Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
But you go to NFL games, I'm sure. When's the last time you went
Sure.
to an NFL game, right? You go watch your Colts when they play football. Sometimes.
It's been a few years. It's been a couple of years.
Well, they haven't played in a few years.
We're
But
gonna
I mean,
go. We're gonna go this year to something. I don't know
They're-
which one. Maybe
aren't
the
they coming to
49ers
town?
and Cardinals game.
Aren't the Colts coming to town? Or that was last year? That was last year.
The Titans, I believe, are.
Nobody cares, Harris.
That's
the
not football.
Colts. The
That's not
Colts.
football.
I might be going to that actually.
I don't think
somebody
the
I
Colts
wonder
are
how
coming.
much the tickets are going to be.
I think
Maybe
the Cardinals are playing the
$5,
Colts in
$10.
Indianapolis or something.
Okay.
Nobody cares about the Titans, Harris.
Yeah, they're $3 tickets.
Even the Titans don't care about that. When you go in the locker room, you know what they have on the TV? Every other team but themselves.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
all
it's
they
a-
care about.
It's a college football dominated market because when you got the SEC, I mean, come
Oh
on,
my
it's just
gosh,
so
here we
cool.
go.
You know, it
What?
just means more. That's,
Willer
that's
wants
the
to know
reality
what
of
we
it.
think
Just
the
the
average
culture.
price
Just
will be for the
culture, no biggie.
2026 Super Bowl between the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills.
I don't think they sell tickets in Fantasyland.
Hefty Lefty says the punishment's
I thought
funny.
they did.
Not 1.5 times what you sold them for, 1.5 times the face value. So they still could have made some money on the deal afterwards. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. But see, they would never know how much, so that's the best they could come up with for a punishment, I guess. Baker's Cocky Hen says if they sold the tickets for face value or less, they can keep the cash without penalty. Evidently, I don't think they should be allowed to sell them at all. If they give you the tickets,
Correct.
You got to use
I
them
agree with that. Yeah.
or give them to somebody else. That's what I would say
Total hypocrisy.
of me or the NFL.
No, just everything. Because if you think about the NFL, what do they do for the
Don't be
commercial?
mad that I'm
The
rich.
commercial spots are what, $3-4 million that they charge? Just all these things that happen because of a Super Bowl. They're just such hypocrites.
Just
It's
because
okay
they're
for me
making
to
a
make
lot of
money,
money,
but not you.
No,
here's the
it's- you're
deal.
right, Ralph.
I got some free tickets.
I'm with you.
No,
Here's
I
the
get
free
your I
tickets.
get your point, but it's so
They
so
gave you a
hypocritical.
thing.
It's still hypocritical. They
Okay,
make
then let's
so
stop
much
the
money.
hypocrisy. NFL, don't give out any more tickets to anyone
Yeah.
ever again. Make everybody pay for them.
I agree, and make them cheaper because they're way too expensive. We
Well,
shouldn't be
that's
paying
never gonna
$9,000
happen.
for it.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Never going to happen.
Hotel room
Making them
goes
cheaper?
from a hotel room goes from $100 a night to $1,500 a night. I mean,
I
all
think
this
Harris
stupid
said the
stuff that
words
happens.
earlier. Market will bear.
That market's a mess.
So the NFL market for Super Bowl tickets will bear $10,000 for a pair of tickets.
Well, sure,
Why?
as long as people
Because
keep
some
filling it
people
up.
be stupid.
Well, it's corporate mostly, though.
You
a lot
think
of
so?
corporations buy tickets and they give them out.
It's
yeah.
corporations and celebrities and
Got to
really
get that kiss
just
cam going. Maybe not so many
high-top.
corporations
Yeah.
will show up. Lindell
Get
Mullet
Coldplay there
says
at
Sean
halftime.
Watson would sign that with a stroke of a pen, and there'd be a very happy ending. Deshaun Watson.
What?
Hmm.
I don't know what he's talking
What's he striking?
about. Moist One says it didn't come out the way I wanted.
Uh-oh.
I'll show this. I can't. I'll have to email it to the other guys, but that is that is
AI?
really good. That is not me pregnant, Moist One, but that's going to get a smile from everyone around here. That's all.
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
should
say.
see it. We should see it.
I'm
I
not
wanna
putting
see
it
it.
up.
I
You can
want
put
to
it
see
up.
it.
I'm not
I
putting
wanna
it up
see
on
it.
the screen. No,
Yep.
I'll text
Good
it
call,
to you guys.
Jeffrey. Good call.
Do me a favor, Harris and Ralph and Randy. Text me on the text line so I can immediately throw that back to you.
All right.
That is worth seeing. AI hasn't quite got it right yet,
It's getting better.
but I think you'll figure out who that's supposed to be. Swave Dave says if you got a $9,000 ticket for free and you want to sell it, just take the $9,000 and be happy. Yeah, well, the thing is I don't think the ticket's face value is $9,000. Last Optimist says that the NFL players were able to scalp the tickets indicates that the NFL underpriced them. Hefty Lefty says, I want to know what the actual face value of the Super Bowl tickets are. Most articles about average ticket prices are what people paid on those horse bleep sites like Ticketmaster. It's a good point. I'm not aware of what face value is. It's probably like 1,500, not 10,000
for sure. Ticketmaster.
I mean, I've got one from Super Bowl 48 that face value is $2,500.
Super Bowl 48. Okay,
Yeah,
so a
when the
little bit
Seahawks
ago.
played it.
Yeah,
48.
20. Yeah,
$2,500. That was face value.
Wow.
Yeah.
So don't put this up here, Ralph.
I won't. I promise.
Oh, well.
I won't. Of course.
You're going to enjoy that one.
Okay.
All right. We got to take a break. When we come back, Lost Toby says, start. Welcome back to 1580 The Fanatic. Reply stop to end. Well done. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Listen to our live stream on your phone at 1580thefanatic.com.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-555-1509. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-555-1509. That's 800-555-1509. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509.
Hello, I'm Shannon Estes, president of CMI Gold and Silver.
And I'm her husband, Johnny Estes, VP of CMI Gold and Silver.
My father, Bill Haynes, founded CMI Gold and Silver in Phoenix in 1973. We are the oldest precious metals bullion dealer in the U.S. As a family-operated business, we educate first, giving our clients the power to make informed buying and selling decisions.
We offer low prices because Bill instilled in us the desire to get the most bullion into the hands of the American people for the fewest paper dollars. Visit our website for an abundance of information at cmigs.com.
Although we may be new to you, my father was one of the pioneers of the bullion precious metals industry in the U.S. He began selling only 100-ounce silver bars in the early 1970s until Americans' right to own gold was restored in 1974.
Visit our website, cmigs.com, and get to know us or call and chat with one of our non-commissioned brokers at 602-234-2300. That's 602-234-2300, or visit cmigs.com.
I'm an Arizona truck driver. I deliver food, medicine, supplies, and hope.
And during times of crisis, I support our communities. But every day I see people putting lives and families at risk.
Distracted driving is deadly, period. Be aware, be safe, and visit sharetheroadaz.com and find tips on how to drive safely around trucks.
This message is sponsored by the Arizona Trucking Association Foundation.
The Rich Eisen Show.
Scotty Scheffler kind of took the world by surprise because he has the world by the proverbial hairs. So he showed up this week sounding resigned to a life of winning without enjoying it. I understand that there's tons of pressure on all that. But when he said, you know, I sometimes sit around and wonder, why do I want it so badly? That's the way I talk about fantasy football.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at 9 a.m. on 1580 The Fanatic.
Today's Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Lost Toby. He says Happy Gilmore 2 was great. Lots of pro cameos. Adam Sandler's best movie in a long time.
No kidding.
I'm gonna have to hear that repeated.
All right.
Like 50 times before I even bother watching.
Wait.
Because I don't think Happy Gilmore 2 is gonna be worth anything.
They didn't do a Happy 2 movie. They didn't do it 2, did they?
It's on Netflix now.
Yeah,
No,
released
not
today
Netflix.
on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
I please just I hate that. Oh, hold on. Sorry, honey. Is it still hanging in the air?
Wow, people seem to really.
geez. I didn't expect my wife to come back, and I've been farting in here for a while. And
oh boy,
I've almost farted myself out of this room.
Oh boy,
and it's been a while since I have done any farting, and I guess the cloud is still in here because now my wife's like covering her face. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Really?
I always try not to ever do that in front of her, but this is going to probably haunt her dreams.
See, Ralph, I've asked that same question.
They haven't been married long enough. That's the problem.
10 years.
I got ducks living in my bedroom. Yep.
Well, I mean, it's just about where you are in the relationship, and from the beginning, I've opted not to do that. And she, she finds farts funny, but I don't think she wanted to walk into that cloud of nasty that I've been piling up in this room for the last hour and a half. I'm sorry. She's laughing but covering her face. So
she's gonna walk in a mask.
Yeah. Oh no, she's got them too. She's got tons of masks down there. She. Like if I ever get sick, all of a sudden, boom, she is masked up and Florence Nightingale with the 10-foot pole, though.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
she ain't coming in. Once I'm sick, she ain't coming in here. Now she's probably wondering if I'm sick right now with the way it smelled when she walked in. Sorry, really sorry. No, I'm kind of embarrassed. Anyways, Lost Toby says, I waited until 1 a.m. to watch it. I went into it very skeptical, but I was very pleasantly surprised.
I gotta watch.
Serious?
I'm reading the reviews on here.
All right.
People really seem to like this movie. I can't believe it. I was with you, Jeffrey. I thought this was going to be a fumble.
Well, so the other part is sometimes people like to recommend a bad movie so that other people have to suffer, and that's something I would do. So I'm still going to wait until a lot of people say it's good. Firefarter says, I was skeptical, but I saw Happy Gilmore 2 late last night, and it was really good. Funny as hell. You should watch it. See, I don't believe this one. Lost Toby says, Scheffler was hilarious. Oh, Scheffler's in it. That makes sense, all the golfers.
I did not know he was in it. That's cool.
No.
Speaking of farting.
Roboto, I said cloud of nasty, not Nancy. Weirdo. Jonesy says, I've actually heard good things about it, which is wild to me. I'm in the same boat as you, Jeffrey. I say we all hold still and just give it a little more time. Let the truth come out. I now feel like everybody is trying to trick me. So this is all about tricking me. And I don't believe any of you.
Yeah.
So the golfers that are in it, it's Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau, and John Daly.
I thought you said golfers for a second there. I heard John Daly's name.
Oh,
and I
John
you said
Daly's a
golfers.
golfer. Come on. He's a two-time major champion.
Hold
Mr.
on a
White.
second. Ralph, can I put this up on the screen?
Yeah, I don't care. Neil did that. I thought it was funny.
Is that supposed to be you and Neil?
It's me and Nathan. Remember him?
No, I ain't putting that up then.
Who's Nathan?
He's a guy who used to be kind of hang around, and then he started putting up videos of him feeding the homeless.
But it's compliment to him, not to me.
Yeah, and he would like go over and like he would hand the homeless a sandwich as he was filming them, and we were like, "Hey, man, could you just maybe not? That's kind of gross."
Look at the logo on the back and what it did to Neil's head.
Help the homeless, but you don't. It's not about filming yourself while doing
No,
it
it's
for
people-
social media likes. It's about doing it for the right reason, and it just is kind of
That
gross.
really bugs me. That
And he
really,
was kind
really
of a douche
bugs
about it, so we told him to shuffle off. That's all. So here's the photo. That's supposed to be Ralph right there. But
looks
for
just
some
like
reason, the AI
Look
took
at
all
Neil in the
hair off
background.
Neil's head.
Oh,
That does not even
that's
look like
good.
Ralph.
Oh, boy.
That's funny.
No.
So anyway,
That is funny.
that's a funny one. 888-368-1580. Bruno Baller says, are all these people saying Happy Gilmore 2 was good movie?
Yeah.
Did they see the first one too?
First
I
one was great.
imagine, yeah. Nobody's
Yeah.
going to see this one without seeing the first one.
First
Right.
one was great. Don't say anything.
First one was great.
Quiet Cannon says, Jeffrey, those wooden matches give off a nice aroma. That'll knock out the fart smell. Oh, I know how to take care of a fart smell. I just didn't expect her to come walking in, and I didn't realize this rotten egg smell. I mean, Southwest Gas is about to check out my ass. That's all I got to say
Yeah.
about how bad the farts are in here right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's happened to me too.
Lost Toby says, funniest, you don't have a wife. You don't have a wife,
I
Harris.
was talking about the Southwest Gas part.
Lost Toby says, funniest cameos, John Daly. Well, I could believe that.
I totally can see
I can
that.
believe
Yeah.
that.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Hamilton Porter says, I watched it. It's entertaining if you go in knowing, what it is. Moist One says, did he ask the homeless for their favorite places to eat? Probably.
Gosh, that's
Oh.
so annoying.
And then see now, just Johnny on the spot, so quick, man. He is so quick with the AI. Moist One has now recreated the scene here at the O'Brien household. And there it is.
That makes sense.
And I don't know, what is that, a clothespin she put on her nose, or is that like a ninth finger? That's weird AI, but
yeah.
And then look, me as the emoji has 2 pupils in the left eye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're just not quite there with it, but that's pretty damn good there, Moist One. Swave Dave says, so who's going to watch the original Happy Gilmore and then the sequel? Is that necessary? I think probably not necessary.
It's not a complicated storyline. You know, like you have to know all the intricates. It's just kind of a funny movie. And so I don't think you need to rewatch it to watch the second
Agreed.
one. Yeah.
Lost Toby, what's this? Oh, he gave me a list of the cameos. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to read them off because that kind of spoils the fun of it. In fact, I don't think they should ever list that. I don't like spoilers, man. So thanks for that. I'm just going to pass. Bear Claw says, been a while, gentlemen. Just checking in. Have a great weekend. Wait, that's it? You're going to come in and say have a great weekend and leave?
Yeah. Apparently, he's got things to do.
He must
the
be
hell,
a busy
man.
guy. Wow.
People to
Too
see
good
and
for
places
us.
to go.
Last Optimist says, all I know is the Arizona Cardinals wanted a $4,500 deposit per ticket to reserve them when the Super Bowl was in town last time.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. It's, I don't know. I'd have to win like a $300 million lottery to go buy lottery tickets. You know, $30 million lottery. Nah, I ain't going to buy lottery tickets.
You mean Super Bowl tickets?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just realized
I got you.
I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
Did you hear that crash? That was Jeffrey's blood sugar crashing.
Yeah, I just did. Well, I farted out all my energy.
Oh, I see, you wasted it.
Yeah. I've used it up. I got M&Ms, so I'm going to eat them. But first,
There you go.
I think it's time to get random. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time now for the Daily Blender Random Sports Fact of the Day. Michael Phelps doesn't just hold a ton of swimming world records. He had a golf one, too. He held the world record for the longest televised golf putt. He nailed a 159-foot putt for eagle on live TV during a celebrity tournament in 2012. His record stood for 10 years until 2022, when golfer Ian Poulter edged him out by nailing a 162-foot putt. And that's the Daily Blender Random Sports Fact of the Day.
Hey, there you go. That's a good one. I never knew that.
Michael Phelps, the greatest greatest athlete ever, by the way.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something Phil said?
Me and Phil might agree on that, but I think Phelps
That's the greatest athlete ever. All he did was swim.
And he won 28 medals and 23
He's the
gold
greatest
medals.
swimmer ever. That doesn't mean the greatest athlete
He dominates
ever.
the sport.
The best
Greatest Olympian
aquatic athlete ever would
No.
be Michael Phelps.
No,
First
I'm
off,
planting my
because
flag
what do
here.
you do
Listen.
what do you do with Michael Jordan?
Yeah, listen, let me just make something clear. Michael Phelps, who I believe lives in Fountain Hills, if you're listening, I know you got a problem with depression, so I want you to understand, we love you.
Yeah.
And we think
We do
you
like
are
Michael
a
Phelps.
beastly specimen of a swimmer.
Yes.
Nobody is better than the Michael Phelps at swimming. I
Yeah.
will give you absolute dominance as a swimmer with
Yeah.
all the gold medals and accolades and things that come with it.
Yep.
But that doesn't make Michael Phelps the greatest athlete that ever lived.
So,
I mean, what do you
Because
do with
you're right,
what do you do
Baker's
with
cocky hens. Caitlyn Jenner is the best male athlete that ever lived.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Best female athlete? or
female
male?
I
athlete
said
ever.
best male
Absolutely.
athlete. He
Absolutely.
was male at the time.
I was going to say something astute here and honorable, but you guys want Caitlyn Jenner on me. What about Pele? What about Pele?
Oh,
One of the
that's just
greatest
soccer.
athletes ever.
That's
soccer
just
athlete.
soccer.
So Phelps is
No,
the
it's
greatest
football.
athlete ever. I'm planting my flag.
You shut your mouth.
Planting my flag. Second most medals in Olympic swimming has like
Maybe
I think
he's the
12
best Olympic
in the male,
athlete
and he
ever.
has 28.
There's, you're
man.
you're
No one's
barking up the
dominated
wrong
the
tree,
sport
and you're just
more than
saying the
Michael
same
Phelps.
stuff over and over again when we've already said swimmer, not athlete. So you can start talking all you want about the swimming medals. We don't care anymore.
Well-
He's not the best athlete ever. He's the best swimmer ever.
No one dominated their sport more than him. that's why he's the greatest athlete ever. Is because with Jordan, there is a discussion. Him and LeBron.
There's not that many people out there swimming.
Baseball, there's a discussion for who is truly the best ever. I'd say most would say Babe Ruth, but
so
it's
what
not
we will
unanimous.
do on the Daily Blender, Harris, is we will take this sport by
Phelps is
sport.
undisputed greatest
Sport
Olympian
by sport,
ever.
but he's not the greatest athlete ever.
I think there's a case for it.
There's no case. Denied. Jonesy says,
Alrighty.
real answer here is Bo Jackson. That's not even true. Moist One says, Mookie Betts says bowled multiple 300s. Well, in that case, it's him.
Well, it's
Bo
got to be
Jackson-
Mookie
Gotta be
Betts
him
then,
now.
yeah.
Bo
Yeah.
Jackson could be the most athletic athlete ever.
Scratch Me Because says the best
Good say.
aquatic athlete ever is a tie between Shamu and Flipper.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah.
He's
See,
not
we forgot
wrong.
about them. Yeah.
I lean
You know,
Shamu.
Yeah, Michael Phelps doesn't have a song, but Flipper had a song.
He can have
Oh,
a song.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Shamu
They
didn't have a
call
song,
him
but
Flipper under
Right.
He's
the
got a song, and it's the national
ocean.
anthem, which was
What?
played 28 times with him on the
What?
podium. Yep.
What?
Yep.
Who?
That's his song. hmm
I don't know. I'm actually asking you. I don't know what you said.
I said he's got a song, and that's the
Shamu.
national anthem, played 28 times.
No, he's saying Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. Yep.
We're not even talking about Michael Phelps, moron. We were talking about Shamu and
Oh my
Flipper.
gosh.
Shamu doesn't have a song,
He needs one though.
but he has a movie, Free Willy.
Mm.
Well, did
That
he
wasn't
play
really
Free
him
Willy?
though.
Oh,
Doesn't Free Willy have a song?
I think he does.
and Moist One, Free Willy is not a request. Don't do that. Bruno Baller says, when did the random sports facts start? I'm just hearing it now. Oh, that we started it yesterday.
Yesterday. We're still
Yeah.
working out the kinks in it.
Yeah.
I like the music.
I do too.
Lost Toby is what are you doing? What are you showing me? He's got us up on the big TV screen. And then what is that? Your work? I don't know what's going on. Or is that fantasy football? I have no idea. By the way, fantasy football people, listen up. Here is the facts. The facts right now are I have went ahead and invited 2 more people into League 7, people off the waiting list, because I got tired of waiting for the last 2 hangers on there to show up. Now, I just recently invited leagues 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14. So those I'm not upset about yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not upset about that yet. But you know, everybody get in your damn league. If you've gotten your invitation, what are you waiting for? Get in your damn leagues. I'm going to start calling people out, and then I'm going to start replacing people that you know, said they were going to play and didn't get in there. So
I feel like you've been immensely patient, too patient, Jeffrey, and I'm glad to see you're starting to take action on this.
yeah, no, I hate to do it, but here's the thing: even if you are like, oh, I didn't know it went to spam, oh, this or that, or oh, whatever, I'll still get you in. We'll always open up a whole nother league if we have to for anybody who wants to play. By the way, Ralph, where the hell is Nigel? He
I'll
hasn't
get that,
shown
I'll
up
get
yet.
that taken care of tomorrow.
Oh my God!
He's probably afraid of the tar and feathering.
Did
But
you
he
want
deserves
Phil in that other league too?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna okay. I'll invite him over there.
Yeah.
Pull the plug says Brittany Griner best. Okay, stop it.
Wow.
I'm just gonna,
I already know where that's going.
Mr. Wilbur says, remember, Harris is the same person who's investing in a driving school at University of Georgia. That's actually smart. No, that'd actually be smart, Wilbur.
Me investing.
Did you
into a
say you
driving
were
school.
starting a driving school in Georgia?
He thinks
the
he's-
University
I don't know if
of
he thinks
Georgia?
he's insulting you, but if you actually did that, I mean, because they're going to be court ordered.
I think that's a damn good idea.
I mean, that
if
would
I had
probably
the
help
money,
him out.
I'd lay down the money and start a driving course at the U of Georgia,
yeah.
and I would get a deal with the courts to have them come through my driving school to clear their tickets off. And part of their discipline would be coming through my driving school. I would make a butt ton of money. An
So, yeah.
absolute shload of money. I would make that.
Wilbur, I think,
butt ton.
I think Harris should just take that idea and run with it.
Yeah.
Do you
Harris,
know
you're a
anyone in
young man.
Georgia, Harris?
You make an investment
again,
now.
Jeffrey?
Do you know anyone in Georgia?
I do know a lot of people in Georgia.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
Get the thing started.
Yeah.
Bank right there. It's
Might
actually
have
a
to,
great idea.
yeah, thanks,
Started
Mr.
as an
Wilbur.
insult. I think Harris just made you a bundle of money right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see. 69 Jets and Mets just sent me a text. Sad Jet fan. Why are you sad? It says
Who's
Carl
there?
Lewis was a great athlete.
Oh boy.
Okay, so but let's go back. Are you trying to join our fantasy football by just saying "Sad Jet Fan" as a team name?
No, he's trying to chime in on the greatest athlete ever discussion.
Hmm.
Carl Lewis is darn good. He could be up there.
Oh,
But is
yeah,
it
by
him
the
or is
way,
it
your
Usain
texter
Bolt?
nickname is 69 Jets and Mets. We established that before, so you can't just
Yeah.
change your texter nickname.
You could argue Usain Bolt is the
Sure.
greatest in that sport, though. So it's a good name.
Usain
though,
Bolt's the greatest runner.
right?
Fastest man ever.
Wow.
See him, and that's why when he said Carl
Mhm.
Lewis, it's like, oh, I don't know, because Usain Bolt's so good. No one has come close to catching Phelps, like nowhere remotely close.
Ralph,
Did you see that?
what the hell are you doing?
I did it. AI take a snapshot of our show and recreate it. That is funny.
What in the
See,
hell?
put her up there.
So okay, here's
at Harris.
here's how everybody looks horrible except for Randy.
As always.
No, you just watch. You'll see. This is just so much wrong. First,
What the hell?
what is they put a face
Ralph.
that I guess is me on the jersey. Ralph doesn't even look like anything close to Ralph.
Look at your logo.
Harris looks like what Harris thinks he looks like when he
Right.
closes his eyes.
That's a real mustache.
And Randy looks more like Ralph than Ralph does. What is this?
Look at the logos and stuff. It's just so
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at they in your weekend Warter logo. Neil looks special needs for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's another version where he's African American. It's very. This is just which
AI, that's so
letter
funny.
AI you're using is the absolute worst AI.
That's the funniest one.
I will say
You know what?
this.
Harris
that's
looks
the-
like Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
That's Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
For real. Look up who Josh Brolin is, Harris. I know you don't know who that is. Wow. Yeah, don't ever do that again, Ralph.
My guy scares me a little bit.
Yeah, your guy.
He's a sausage away from a heart attack. You don't
Yeah,
get it.
and he's a product of somebody drinking while pregnant. For sure.
That was funny.
George wants to know on the YouTube why Ralph disappears from time to time.
Hmm.
Because his internet sucks.
It's actually
Is that
really
it?
Good.
Are you
No,
getting
it's really
knocked
good
off?
internet. I don't.
Why do you
fine.
keep disappearing and going away?
I'm not.
Yeah, I saw you actually happen a couple times.
Oh. Because I'm really that other guy.
By the way, Ron's out of town, so I can awkward pause anytime I want. Right now.
Mm.
I think he might actually be on a plane right now. So if we awkward pause and he's listening on the plane, he'll just be like, "What's going on here?" All right, let's take a break. When we come back, got to get this text line cleaned up, and we have other fish to fry. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Huh? What? The Daily Blender is on social media. Follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Search 1580 The Fanatic or link to us at 1580thefanatic.com.
One presents Today in Women's Sports. Bring on back to school with on-trend styles at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first. 10-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Griner made her return to Phoenix on Wednesday night to face her old Mercury squad. Her current team, the Atlanta Dream, won the game 90-79. Griner finished with 17 points and 8 rebounds in the victory. She played 11 seasons with the Mercury, which included a league championship in 2014. Griner signed with Atlanta this past offseason as a free agent. Before Wednesday's game, with her former Phoenix teammate Diana Taurasi in attendance, Griner was honored with a tribute video.
Just felt good. Like the crowd, seeing familiar faces, signing jerseys. I've signed like 1,000 times. It was really good. It was a good feeling. I said I was gonna hold my tears to the end, but they got me.
With Today in Women's Sports, I'm Amber Theo Harris on Westwood One.
Kohl's friends and family, listen up, because this one's for you. Right now, you can take an extra 20% off during the Friends and Family Sale. Save on summer must-haves for your home, comfy everyday outfits for your family, smart favorites for back to school, and so much more. Yep, it's your time to save. Shop Kohl's Friends and Family Sale today. Select styles. Offer ends July 27th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the GPS directions first, before driving to the mall.
Turn right at the light. In 1,000 miles, you will reach Montreal.
Not Montreal, the mall.
Recalculating. 6,000 miles to Nepal.
No, the mall.
Checking first is smart.
Recalculating.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley. Upgrade your learning experience during Dell Technologies Back to School event with AI PCs like the Dell 14 Plus featuring an Intel Core Ultra processor starting at $749.99. Supercharge your studies with features like real-time notes transcription, AI accelerated hardware to run multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
You gotta dip your chicken strips. Hey, this is Kiani.
And this is Tabitha.
And a little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips
is all the different sauces we can dip them in. I like to line up all my favorite sauces so that in every bite, I have a different flavor. Then with the tenderness of the chicken, the juiciness of it, it's all there.
And for me, I like to mix my sauces so I get a little tang and I get a little sweetness all in one bite.
That's what makes it for me. Like, that's what does it for me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
AZ Preps 365, your source for all the news, info, highlights, and more. Athlete news and interviews. Talk with coaches. Keep you up to date with the changes, moves, upcoming events, and more. AZ Preps 365, Arizona's ultimate prep sports show. If you miss a minute, you miss a lot. AZ Preps 365, Saturday mornings 8 till 10 on 1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic, and always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
Very soon, the pain begins. NFL training camp is coming. Are you ready? We are. All the news, info, trades, and more. If it's NFL football, we talk about it. We're 1580 The Fanatic, your home for the NFL.
Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Sometimes cleaning up the text line is a messy business.
Yes.
But it has to be done. So let's go ahead. LA Kid says, your mom played Free Willy Trebek. Okay. Lost Toby says, he's telling me what was on his screen there for some reason.
Okay.
Baker's Cocky Hen says Carl Lewis lost all credibility when he attempted to sing Michael Phelps' song here.
Yeah.
What?
He did. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I wish I could find that.
He tried to sing the national anthem?
Carl Lewis trying to sing the national anthem. He missed the key by about that much. Oh, it was rough.
That's enough.
It made your hair itch. It made your teeth itch. It was so bad. I mean, I had to turn the volume down. It was terrible.
I'm glad I didn't hear it. Lacrosse guy says Jim Brown, football and lacrosse player. Okay, lacrosse guy.
Okay.
Moist one, Katie Ledecky. All right, sit down, Moist one. Roboto says, as the daily sports fact continues to develop a life of its own, I think it would be great if Randy's weather moment starts launching to new levels of greatness. For starters, you could report everything in Celsius and also randomly insert the word applesauce. Well, that was part of my presidential idea with the applesauce, but this is America, Mr. Roboto.
Yes.
We won't be doing Celsius here.
Correct.
To hell with the world and an easier measurement of anything. To hell with them. This is, of course,
Domo.
I don't know.
Japan. I thought maybe that was him. Okay.
Well,
We thought we did anyway.
Yeah, I'm suspicious. Suspicious of this other person actually being Korean. Just probably George sitting there with Google Translate. You know what I mean? Jonesy says, "Hey Randy, don't know if you saw it, but there's rumors that the Diamondbacks would trade Ketel Marte for the right price. If that happens, I will no longer be a fan."
Oh boy, I hadn't heard that. That's sad if that's the truth.
Anybody else hearing that? Harris, is there any
I
truth to
can't
these
believe
rumors?
that would happen.
I
though.
think everyone's available. I think that's what's happening.
I
But
100% disagree.
Here's
with
what
that.
I think: they're not going to get. They have a really high price for Ketel, especially with how he's played and his contract, and so they're probably not going to get that price that they're asking for. So he'll be a Diamondback.
Hey, remember when Pham used to play for us?
Yes, Tommy Pham.
I do.
He doesn't play for us anymore.
No,
he just he just popped out. Anyway, the Diamondbacks are in the middle of the fifth, 0-0. With the Pirates and the
he's on the Pirates now. Oh, I see what.
Mhm.
Okay, I see what. Diamondbacks in Pittsburgh play the Pirates. Yeah.
Are you worried, Randy?
No.
Not worried about losing more players?
Well, I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. And Derek Hall came out yesterday and said we're sellers. So
I think Gallen's gone.
I think you're right. I think they see the future of Zach Gallen, and it's not bright. And I think they're going to try to get while they can. I'm surprised Suarez wasn't picked up by the Yankees. The Yankees went and got that kid from the Rockies,
Ryan
McMahon. Yeah.
But here's the thing about that. I was like, yay, the Yankees picked up Ryan McMahon, so they'll keep their stupid Yankee hands off of Suarez. Then I'm like, no, they won't. They have all the money. They could get him too if they wanted.
Well, they could, but I don't see a reason why they would. They have a third baseman.
The Yankees are evil.
They have a third baseman they're trying to develop. That's the kid that's been playing all year. And now they're bringing in McMahon because the kid was an all-star. They think he's got a solid batting average. I think he's like 217 with 10 home runs this year. I don't see he's got a solid bat.
Yeah,
I think Suarez is a Mariner.
I could see that.
I could see that
That's
happening
what
because
Moislin's been screaming for.
I feel like the Mariners are loading up for a run, and they're loading up with power. They want a lot of home run sticks on their in their lineup. So
Great fit for them.
Yeah, so reportedly the teams that reached out the most for Suarez was the Yankees and Mariners, right? Yep. And now with the Yankees getting McMahon at third, well, it's reasonable to expect that they're not going to go after another third baseman.
Right.
And so the Mariners, that leaves them, who they are also, competing for a playoff spot. And Suarez, with the way he's been playing, he'd be great for them. And so
we got to keep somebody. What's the point?
I don't see that.
Gallen could be a Yankee. Gallen could be a Yankee.
I don't
could see that happening.
What's going to happen is Gallen's going to leave the
with
Diamondbacks.
Clark Schmidt on the IL now too.
He's going to leave the Diamondbacks. He's going to go to another team. And he's going to win a Cy Young. That's what's going to happen.
It's going to suddenly be amazing.
Yeah,
you trade Gallen for prospects.
We traded Robbie Ray, and he went out and won a damn Cy Young.
That's true.
Moisman says Cubs need a third baseman too.
Well, there you go. Chicago could pick up Suarez easy.
That could happen.
Yeah, and that would be a great ballpark for Suarez. I mean, some of his fly ball outs would be home runs at Wrigley Field. It's such a small park.
Sure. Yeah.
Chosen One says, we already knew that. We talked about Starling Thomas the fifth getting carted off. Yeah, we talked about that already.
Yeah,
and it's true. Last Optimist says Diamondbacks GM said it would take a massive haul to get anyone under long-term contract, but they would entertain all offers.
I think that Corbin Burns has got a long road back. I think when he comes back, they'll make him available because it's a big contract, and it was a 2-year contract, and so after next season, he's going to be kind of on a dying contract. I think you'll see him go away unless he comes back and has some spectacular return and we're in the playoff hunt. But I mean, clearly this year we're not in the playoff hunt. So
maybe you could work something out with the Dodgers.
For what? Corbin Burns?
No, I don't know. But Dodgers are probably going to unload some pitching. I heard Dustin May's on the block. I heard a couple guys are. So
yeah,
Dodgers are looking to beef up their bullpen. And I've heard from their AAA people that I know that said everyone is out there except for the few couple people. They're open to getting rid of anybody.
Who are the few couple people?
Well, you're obviously not getting rid of Kershaw. You're not going to get rid of Ohtani. You're not getting rid of Yamamoto. You're not getting rid of Sasaki. Those guys, Betts is not going to go anywhere. Freeman's not going anywhere, right? Those guys. But especially the pitchers is where I'm really focused on is they have young arms that are available. And so the guys in the minor leagues are being told, brace yourself. Let's see what happens here in the next few.
Well, you know what bothers me is they got rid the Diamondbacks I'm speaking of got rid of a Hall of Fame pitching coach because of a difference of philosophies, and they brought this guy Kaplan in. Now, 4 or 5 of our guys have had Tommy John surgery since he's arrived. I'm just wondering. Yeah. Jeffrey's brought this up too. I'm just wondering if there's not a something that Kaplan's doing or the pitching staff is doing to these guys that's hurting their arms. I mean, making them do things they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean?
And this is his first year, right?
So there's
and he's not a long tenured MLB pitching coach either.
I'd be curious to see what routines have changed for the pitchers that are getting hurt under him versus what they were, because that would say a lot.
So there's actually a report right now on SB Nation that the Diamondbacks have been sending scouts to Mets AA games. So in regards to Eugenio Suarez. So you've got to keep in mind that the Diamondbacks are going to try to get because their season in all essence right now, it just kind of plays out as it plays out. They'll bring up some guys, some youngsters from AAA, give them opportunities. AA, they're going to get some opportunities on this team. They're going to finish out this season as best they can. We're going to see other pieces jettisoned from this team. I can't believe they're going to break up the nucleus of this offense. But I could be wrong. If Ralph is saying that there's been some noise about Ketel Marte potentially being on the block. I mean, what the hell do we have a ball club for if we're going to sell everybody? You know what I mean? I don't think they're breaking up the offense, Randy. I think they're just looking into guys who are on their contract years and trading them and realize that they need arms.
I guess what I'm saying, we needed arms at the beginning of the season. We keep bringing these guys back like Ginkel. He let us down early in the season. Yeah. We keep bringing Shelby Miller back here. I don't know why. He hasn't been an asset for us. He's hurt. He's on the IL. I mean, they keep going back to these same recycled guys over and over and over again. And this is not winning baseball culture. This is not a winning baseball franchise. This is a business being run, and it's a lot like the Pittsburgh Pirates or the Washington Nationals or the Chicago White Sox, the bottom dwellers of baseball, that year after year after year, they sit down there at the basement. The only thing that's keeping us out of the basement here in the West is the damn Rockies, because they're a bad run ball.
If you're going to make these changes, and you have to do what Jeffrey said. You have to get rid of start there. Get rid of the manager.
Well,
bring in some new players.
It's going to be my question. Are they going to clean out the coaching staff?
They have to.
Could be clean house. Yeah,
that'll happen at the end of the year
if we're lucky. Diamondbacks right now scoreless at the end of the 5th against the Pirates. Flog and Logger says, "I'm a seller. F the Diamondbacks. Fire Derek Hall. Nice base team that the ownership is ejecting on. Guess what? Fans are ejecting too. Middle finger, Ken Kendrick." Wow. Okay. We'll be back with hour 3 of the Daily Blender after this.
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure. Dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow. With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July Summer Sale and get 30% off paints and stains July 18th through the 28th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
So, you've got your dream car, your dream girl in the passenger seat, and nothing but road in front of you.
Okay, slow down a little, yeah?
But this isn't a dream. This isn't a movie or a video game. This is real life. And in real life,
Look out! Look out! Look out!
there are real consequences. Speeding endangers you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road. While speeding may seem like the quicker option, speeding catches up with you. This message is presented by NHTSA.
To all my friends in Arizona, you don't need Gary Kaltbaum to tell you that your power costs are going up astronomically year after year. Last year, APS had a huge rate increase, which impacted so many families. This year, it's SRP's turn. There is a good chance that the federal solar tax credit, your hard-earned federal tax dollars that you will receive and that pays 30% of your solar system, may be going away at the end of December. But I'm here to tell you about the Solar Sandy solution. Don't regret not going solar now. The Solar Sandy solution strives to achieve zero power bills, or very close to zero. And for over 10 years, my friend Solar Sandy has been helping Arizona families and getting them the federal and state tax credit that helps pay for it. When those bills go up, there's nobody helping you pay your increased power bills. So go to AskSolarSandy.com. That's AskSolarSandy.com and fill out her kilowatt worksheet today. That's AskSolarSandy.com.
I'm an Arizona truck driver. I deliver food, medicine, supplies, and hope.
And during times of crisis, I support our communities. But every day I see people putting lives and families at risk.
Distracted driving is deadly, period. Be aware, be safe, and visit sharetheroadaz.com and find tips on how to drive safely around trucks.
This message is sponsored by the Arizona Trucking Association Foundation.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Mountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
It's time for the third hour.
All right, people, settle down because it's time. Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock here on the Daily Blender. And good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. We got Ralph from the Weekend Warriors, Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, broadcasting live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. And yes, again, I will repeat, it is Friday. Oh, man, I need a Friday. I need a Friday like nobody's business.
Friday.
Ralph, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, the Weekend Warriors.
No, nobody cares.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
doing.
what you doing like as a human being? Just be a person for a second.
I don't have a whole lot. I know we're going to barbecue, so I'm going to
All
go
right.
buy. I'm going to go buy a nice fillet.
Okay.
Steaks
are on the menu. That's
steaks
great.
definitely on the menu. I'm going to go watch a little Happy Madison or whatever it is, Happy Gilmore 2. I want to see that. I'm curious.
I'm not going to trust you when you tell me if it's great.
I will tell you if it's good or bad, but I'm going to probably do that. I'm just going to spend some time with the fam.
It's not in theaters, I don't think. I think
No,
it's
it's on
just
the
on the
Netflix.
Netflix. It's not
But,
released on the big format, they
Which
say.
means I need to go get a free thing for 7 days. So
Well, 3 out of the 4 of us is grilling. I don't know, Harris, do you grill?
I have before.
Okay, no. Are you grilling now? Are you going to
Not
grill this weekend?
no, not this weekend.
That's the same way he answers questions about sex. I have before. So, what are you doing this weekend? It's in 3 out of the 4 of us are grilling. What are you doing, Harris?
Are you going to San Diego to see
I
the little
don't know
lady?
yet. I'm not going to San Diego. I have
No?
kind of this free weekend for the first time in a long
Wow.
while, and
She
so
dumped you?
I don't know. No. She's in she's in Idaho with her family.
Oh, so she's seen her other boyfriends.
So actually, no, Mr. Romano. Let's
Oh, I thought maybe
let's
she was
not
going to see her
rush
other
to
boyfriend.
conclusions here. She's in Idaho, hanging with the
Some
fam,
big
and
buff
so
farmer in Idaho.
Some big old
Mr.
straw-
Potato.
hey, he'll have to deal. He'll
2025.
have to deal with this farmer from
Mr.
Tennessee
Potato.
over here, Mr. Potato. So I mean, I have a whole weekend to myself, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't even
Dang.
know. I might
Well,
just.
what do you do when
relax.
you've got nothing but time? What do you usually do?
Stays in bed and cries.
Pre-girlfriend.
Pre-girlfriend? What did
Stays
we
in
do?
bed and
Stays in bed and cries. Wow.
Jeffrey was so mean to me this week. Can't believe it.
I think he probably still does that anyway.
No,
Triple H,
no,
do you play the video games? Did you
I
get
don't
the?
play. I don't play video games. I mean, mostly.
Also, you don't have a system
Yeah,
that you
do.
can play the new college football.
The
on?
only game I played is college football 25 or 26.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Well, hey,
only game I play.
Good news.
So-
I'm feeding the fish here in a few minutes. I'm feeding the fish. So,
Oh,
Ralph,
okay.
what that means is I talk about feeding the fish. I give little sprinkles of stuff Harris likes to talk about so he doesn't get
Oh.
upset.
Good,
Feed,
yeah,
feeding the
yeah.
fish is what he
We're going
calls
to
it.
feed the fish in a minute. So you have absolutely no idea. Do you want to come over to the house?
This weekend.
Yeah.
Get yelled at in the weekend. That'd be great.
Well, I've got. Oh, it's not social. I was just going to have you move some stuff. There's some concrete heavy planters in the front.
Yeah,
I need to move
yeah.
to the back, and then I need you to dig up the curbing. We're going to give a.
Let me
the
know.
We're going to extend the driveway. Do you do any concrete work?
No, I don't. But I've done a lot of moves. So if you need
Ah.
any help, let me know. I can do
I
some.
don't want you
heavy
touching
lifting.
my stuff, so no, thank you.
Mm.
I think we'll pass on that.
But usually, what I like to do, I like to read. Love reading. We have a pool, and so we'll swim a lot. But it's hot, so we're not
Remember,
going
don't-
outside as much.
Don't take the book in the pool.
I have before.
Yeah, because that's not. I mean, the Kindle is not waterproof. An actual book is not waterproof.
And I am so Ralph. Actually,
what are you reading?
One thing I'm actually reading the Bible, and so I'm going through all of the Old Testament right now. So that's
know
probably
what?
what I'm going to do over the weekend.
I'm just going to flip ahead for you here. How this whole thing ends.
Oh, don't spoil, Jeffrey. Don't do it.
You know what? Stay at home and watch The Chosen. That'll be better.
I've seen
or
it.
the
I've
good,
seen
or
it, yeah.
Good Omens. That's
It's really
pretty
good. It's
That
really
tells
good.
you how it all goes.
Yeah.
Hefty Lefty. I think that's your old thing. Everybody's going to tell you to do what they used to do. Hefty Lefty says Harris is going to be at the Dream Palace tonight, isn't he?
What is
Oh,
the,
boy.
what's the dream? I don't know what that is.
Wow.
That's
a strip
uh,
club.
Strip club. Yeah.
Nope. I will not be there. But Ralph, one thing I am doing is I am creating my entire. So I have a college football formula. Okay, that I use to pick games and choose and gamble on certain teams. And so I am finishing. Yeah, no,
I've
you're
not
not
really
wrong.
gotten the whole
You're not
talking
wrong.
word thing down. Sorry. I'll try
You're
to
not
be better
wrong.
at that. Nerd. See, I can't quite sync it up.
Hey, I take it as a compliment. And so, yeah, I'm finishing that over the weekend. I got some interesting rankings I have and some picks. So probably a lot of those two things and just hanging with the boys too.
He says on the air while his girlfriend might be listening.
Yeah. Yep.
In real life, he gets on the phone. You mother efforts, we're going to F stuff up. I'll see you at 9.
Did you guys
No
get
comment.
the keg? 'Cause I'm on my way.
Can't say I haven't done it before. Can't say.
Lost Toby says, never noticed how wide Harris's mouth is. No wonder he
Wow.
whispers in all caps. Well, the mustache makes it look wider.
Well,
I
I do have a big mouth and some big lips as well. I've been told.
Mm.
So it makes
All
me
right,
a
let's see
very
who's
good
got the
kisser.
biggest mouth. Ready?
Mm.
I win.
Ralph, you're
I win.
You're,
Ralph is last.
Ralph's on purpose trying like
Ralph is
because he doesn't want to win.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that tongue though.
I got a long tongue.
Yeah, that's why she's still with him.
That's the reason I'm married still.
I think I've got the
Wow, you
biggest
got
mouth.
Ralph.
Little
It's
Bebo,
between me and you.
like I'll be sitting there having a nice moment with him, then I'll open my mouth up like I'm about to try to swallow his face, and he's like, no, no. He does not like when I do that.
So what are you guys doing this weekend? You didn't tell us what you're doing.
Grilling.
You're nice.
Gonna grill just like Randy, just like you. Steaks are, I've been told, going to be purchased at the Safeway. Best place to get meats, other than some specialty shops. I'm just gonna hang out. I don't know.
You know, I grill every day now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because your wife is
Every
like,
day.
I don't want to heat up the kitchen, right?
No, because I'm on a paleo diet now, so everything
No,
is meat and
brother.
veggies. No, I had to. So it's just meat and veggies every day. That's all I eat.
Oh, dang.
You are the most high maintenance eater I've ever met.
But look how good I'm starting to look. I'm losing weight like crazy. So paleo
Oh yeah,
does
I was
that.
just thinking that.
Yeah,
That's
I know you're
awesome.
thinking that. yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Your face is hilarious, dude.
Your face is hilarious.
I mean it, Ralph. That's a good thing.
But every day I have to grill. So I'm every day at 8 a.m. I'm out there grilling.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's cool though. That's cool.
Our grill's messed
Random
up. I gotta
texter
fix
says, "Did I just hear that right? Triple H talked about reading the Bible. and then gambling all in the same conversation. Yes.
Yeah,
He'll
he sure
read the
did.
Bible
Yeah,
for a little
yeah.
bit. Then he'll get
Yep.
online and try to figure out his odds for which one of his bets we're going to make. And he's
What
going
do
to
you
go,
get away with? Yeah.
what would Jesus do? You know what? Let me go read about that.
He spends- he
Jesus would be
spends-
like, hey, man, as long as you're not doing it in the church.
He-
Okay.
Triple H spends a lot of time in the Book of Numbers, if you know what I mean.
There you go, Randy.
That was
I
funny.
actually just read it not too long ago.
That's
So
good,
good one,
Randy.
Randy.
Yep. Yeah, let's
He's with
not
it.
gloss past how funny that was. Very good writing by Randy White. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Thank
Let's
you.
go, Randy.
So here's the thing. I'm going to answer the question, and I don't know. I'm not completely unversed on biblical things, but does the Bible say don't gamble at all?
It's actually kind of a controversial thing.
Well, it's only controversial because
some
you
of the
really
churches
want it to be
divided
true
over
that
it.
you can gamble.
No, I think it's your heart posture towards it. If you're gambling and you're just losing money and you're like, oh, I need some money, I need to gamble, therefore, then that's where it's not wise. But if you're like, I think that this is an analytically sound bet.
Wait.
It's like what you do on Wall Street.
What does the Bible actually say?
That you should be a good steward of your money.
Yeah.
No, but about the gambling part.
That's what it's talking
That's
about.
what that's what
It
I'm
doesn't
talking
say
about.
anything about
It doesn't
gambling.
say anything like
Do not gamble.
specifically.
It doesn't say
You're
do
supposed
not
to be a
gamble.
good steward of
Okay.
your money, responsible with your money.
All right. So he got grumpy with the gambling guys because they were like doing it in the church. But there's nothing in
I'm
there
not
where
getting
he's like,
grumpy with him.
hey, everybody, do not gamble.
It's a lot of times I think it's looked at as it's wasteful, where you could be doing
Okay.
something else, helping others with the money that you
You heard that,
have that
Harris?
you would gamble.
Be
But
helping people.
I don't. There is nothing in the Bible that I read that says anything about
The
gambling.
What's in
argument-
there about Harris's horrible mustache?
That says a lot.
Nowhere in there actually, but there isn't anything about good mustaches either. I was looking all over that because
Well, it talks about head coverings. So.
It does actually, yeah, it does. But it's towards heart posture. So that's the I think that's the main thing is if you're
Well, you said it
gambling, then
very
you need it.
definitively, but then why is it so controversial?
Because I think there are a lot of we could call fundamentalists that are like, oh, it's not wise in any circumstance, and then there are some people that are like, well, it depends. So
And this is where they're hypocrites because they say don't gamble, but the next thing they do, they buy stock. stock
and
market-
buying
stocks
stock
is
is
gambling.
gambling. People do it on Wall Street.
So
like,
they
it
just
is
adjust it to
100% gambling.
what they want to do.
Mhm.
There is
that's
hypocrisy
how I
within
see
the
it.
people, but there is not hypocrisy within God.
That's
I think
right.
we can all agree on that.
Amen.
888-368-1580. Chosen One says they weren't gambling in the church, Jeffrey. They were conducting business and sales. Oh, really? I thought they were gambling.
So when
If you tell me there wasn't a roulette wheel in there, I don't know what to believe.
roulette is just like you should never do roulette, like unless if you're gonna.
Is that
like,
also
"Hey, let's
biblical,
do
or is this just the Book of
$5."
Harris?
No, that's just me
Okay.
being like
Book of
practical.
Harris.
That's just to say it doesn't make sense. Like you are set up to fail when you do roulette.
There's no skill involved.
There's no skill. It is purely like, and the house has a slight advantage that you don't know about. So
Grand Mariner says,
It's never
great. I was worried this day might happen. My favorite show is flip formats to Christian talk. Well, it's nice while it lasted. Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we'll,
not happening.
We'll clean your palate in just a second here. Stand by.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Moist One says, or they go to the Red Lobster. What?
Red Wasp.
Lost Toby says, Bible says, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
First
That's when
Timothy
people relate to
6:10, yeah.
gambling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
First Timothy 6:10.
That's kind of a loose relation to it right there.
So
Mhm.
I'll explain. So I love like putting my money where my mouth is in college football or the NFL or college basketball, wherever. And so I enjoy it. It's like a
most of
hobby
that
of mine,
money has cocaine on it.
but
Don't
it's-
put it in your mouth.
but it's not like a. I would say for me at this point right
Wow.
now, it's not a super unhealthy thing. I'm not losing a ton of money doing it. It's a side thing that I enjoy doing. And so if it
Harris,
does
you sound like
become-
everybody who said, I can control
I
it. I don't have a
I'm just
problem.
smoking
I
pot,
can handle
nothing
You
this.
guys see like a year later and I'm just in like AA, like, yeah, guys, this went totally haywire. But hasn't been like that. So
Wait, Hefty Lefty really wants you to go to the Dream Palace. He says you
doesn't-
could go in there and talk to the girls about scripture. Many of them have cross tattoos.
Oh my goodness.
this is unfortunately true.
It's not the place for him. But wait,
Unfortunately
what?
true.
How do you know it's
How
true?
would you know that, Harris?
Because that type of crowd, I've seen a lot of
say.
people. I've seen a lot of
Really?
people.
Good save. Harris is like, and the wings are good too. Baker's Cocky Hens says, interesting color choices as a Browns fan. I don't think that's this is a Halloween thing. It's not a Browns thing. He just happened to see the peanut M&Ms for Halloween in the store happen to be Browns colors.
Yeah.
Guarantee you, there's no relation.
No,
I see
no
some blue,
correlation whatsoever. No.
Yeah, they don't sponsor the Browns.
Yeah.
Dude wipe stats, which is right.
That
is
does
actually
make
pretty
sense.
Absolutely.
That makes total sense.
Moist One says the Bible, specifically Leviticus 11:9 through 12 and Deuteronomy 14:9 through 10, instructs that only fish with fins and scales are permissible to eat. Therefore, shellfish like shrimp, lobster, and crabs are forbidden.
Well, the only problem with that, Moist One, is in the New Testament. Peter had a vision and a large blanket that came down, and it was filled with all the sorts of foods, and God himself instructed Peter to take and eat. Everything is clean because Jesus covered our sins, and you can eat whatever you want within moderation, of course.
Well,
Randy, I'm
isn't
impressed.
that just convenient for
Thanks,
the
Randy.
fishermen?
Oh
This
yeah.
is the best conversation you've had in a while. Keep going.
I also have a theory. When we talk about pork, them not being able to eat pork in the Old
Oh, you
Testament.
just shut up. I don't want to hear it.
I heard
bacon.
this.
I'm eating
I heard
pork.
this. No. I heard this. I think someone explained and said that it's because there was such a there's no refrigeration back then. So eating that food would be so vastly unhealthy for you. And now there is. And so it was the Lord's way of looking out for those people.
Bacon was the Lord's way of looking out for me.
And
Yes.
now,
Yeah.
bacon's awesome. I mean, it can't last a day without bacon. Come on.
Okay, so Flog and Lager is
Just a
still
theory.
upset about the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
Like we last heard from him 20 minutes ago, and he's still fuming. He says the offense is sound, the defense is workable, the relief pitching is toilet. Starting pitching took a hit. Okay, stay pat and build. Less than 10,000 fans the rest of the year. Bet on that. And now we got to listen to Ralph about the Dodgers. Well, the Dodgers ain't having the greatest of times either, huh, Ralph?
No, they're going through it right now, but I think they're starting to come out of it. But the nice thing is, even though they're going through it, they got a 5-game lead. I mean,
Yeah.
so
And Glass now looks very good.
they
So
look,
that
yeah,
definitely-
they've looked
they need
better
some good
lately.
stuff in
They're
the
they're
pitching.
winning in Boston right now. I mean, I think they're starting to come out of it. They just took 2 out of 3 from Minnesota, so I feel like it's going in the right direction. But
I hope
you
not.
will see them make some changes, I think, before the deadline. No doubt.
I hope your stadium burns down.
Well, we'll just
With
play in the
no one
Coliseum
in
then.
it, I'm not a monster.
They'll just play in the Coliseum then. That's fine.
Sir Drives a Lot says, Happy Friday to everyone, even you, Harris. Big
Thanks, Sir Drives a
George
Lot.
says, I've been calling for Lavello's head for I think 4 years now since they
Yes.
lost 110 games in 21.
Yeah.
How do you lose 110 games and keep your job? Wait,
Good
they
question.
lost 110 games in 2021? That's not
the
true.
Diamondbacks did?
No.
I
He's,
think
I guarantee you, Lavello won't lose his job in the offseason because he's done far worse in other seasons and kept his job. So I just don't see it happening
No, I
as
think
much as
he's-
we want to.
I think he's gone. They're going to make changes.
Yeah, they did. 110 games.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
to make changes.
110 games.
Lacrosse guy says, Ralph, what time do you want me to be on your show tomorrow? I know your show needs material. I break down the 5 p.m. ESPN2 PLL game, Denver versus Utah. That's professional lacrosse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we don't touch much on that.
Was that the year the Diamondbacks when they lost 110? Was that the year that Lavello joined the team?
No, he was, I think, before that. Yeah, he came 2017.
Eye Candy
He's
says,
been here for a
Jeffrey,
long time.
interesting conversation about all this Christianity stuff. In my experience with Christians as a whole, there's much hypocrisy going on. Very sad. You know what? Humanity is hypocrisy, and God has a horrible PR group. It's called People, and that's a shame. Can't find much fault with God, but you're going to find plenty of fault with people. And I guess that's just the disappointing.
You couldn't
part.
have explained that any better.
What you were trying to say is
That was
religion.
perfectly explained.
Religion carries hypocrisy.
Yeah, religion is of man.
God is not about religion.
Spirituality is of God.
Right, and God
It's
is
a
not about religion.
relationship. That's
So
right,
don't
Ralph.
as you do with everybody, Eye Candy. Like if you meet Randy, you're going to find out pretty fast he's a good dude, and he happens to be a Christian fella. Then you're going to meet Ralph, and you're going to be like, "Oh, I want to go back and see Randy again," because individual results may vary. It's
probably true.
And try not to take anything you hear on this show too seriously. All right, listen, we got to take a break. When we come back, it is time to, I don't know if you know, Ralph, but we've been doing this thing, the 32 days of football, of like on the blender.
I've heard it yesterday, and I heard you.
Do you understand it? Because I don't feel like I'm explaining it very well. Basically, Blender's talking 32 NFL teams in 32 days. We're on day 27. So when we come back, we'll do that. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
The Daily Blender is streamed live on YouTube. Search 1580 The Fanatic to watch.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why. It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply. Available in app only.
Progressive knows when you're in your RV, you're already on vacation. That's when you become Vacation You, who just camped where there's absolutely no shade. Even though regular you burns easily. In fact, Vacation You burns too, but is too stubborn to admit it, which is why regular you gets in trouble at the dermatologist because Vacation You doesn't do doctors. So bundle your RV with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx users are compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When life gets overwhelming, but you just don't feel like talking, help is only a text away. Trained and caring crisis specialists are available by text 24/7 to assist with suicidal thoughts, substance use issues, depression, anxiety, and more. You are never alone. When you need help, please text HOPE to 4HOPE. From anywhere in Arizona, text the word HOPE to 44673. This message is sponsored by Solari Crisis and Human Services.
Your best plan to retire might be right under your roof. This is Rob Canyer, and for over 20 years, I've helped people discover how they can utilize a portion of their equity in their home as a coordinated strategy in retirement planning, thus creating additional monthly cash flow, paying less taxes, and making their retirement assets last longer. This is a safe and proven retirement strategy for qualified homeowners age 62 and older. All you have to do is reverse your thinking. Call me, Reverse Rob, to learn more at 602-REVERSE. That's 602-738-3773.
We know how you feel. There's nothing better than a fall afternoon, an order of wings and a nice cold brew, and football. This fall, The Fanatic is your source for high school, college, and NFL football action. The high school game of the week on Friday nights, top-line NCAA action on Saturdays, and the NFL primetime games. When it comes to football, we have you covered. We're 1580 The Fanatic, and always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic, and still nothing. Diamondbacks and Pirates, top of the 7th.
A real pitcher's duel going on there, huh?
I guess. Well, at least we got guys on base right now.
Yeah.
I think Marte and Who else is on base? I can't tell. Stupid thing. Anyway, this score might be changing here pretty soon. But listen, this is not about baseball right now. This is going to be about some football. And it's time for the Daily Blender, talking 32 NFL teams in 32 days. We are in day 27. And Harris, what is the team for today?
Yes, today is the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, brother. Now we're going to have to listen to Donnie. Moist one guessed it too, by the way. He says, got to be the Bengals or the NFC North team.
Gosh darn it. Moist one. He's good. He's a clever
Well done.
one. Yep.
Clever.
So we'll go over the Vikings. Right now, Vegas thinks that they're going to win 9 games. 8.5 over is minus 155. Over 9.5 plus 105. So they're right at that middle of the pack. That's how they see him. So grading their positions, obviously they got the new guy, quarterback. I'm going to give them a D+. We don't know what we're going to see. I mean, rookie quarterbacks typically don't have the best track record as it is. You get your rare ones like the Jaden Daniels is, but I'm going to give him a D+. Running back, Aaron Jones, it's a very good spot to be. B. Wide receiver, I mean, look, regardless of who the starter is, probably going to be McCarthy. He's going to be put in a great spot because you get a guy like Justin Jefferson, Addison as well as an awesome 2. Hawkinson is a tight end. I mean, I give this an A. This is an A. Offensive line, you got studs. Like Darisaw, he can block. You got other guys as well. That's a B+. They kept Sam Darnold really, really protected last year, and the offense ran the ball super well. D-line, B+. And DBs, I'm going to give it a B. Now, this is one of 4 defenses last year. People want to talk about the year Sam Darnold had and Justin Jefferson. This is one of 4 defenses last year to allow under 20 points per game. So this defense is really, really good. I mean, they did get some new guys. They did lose some, but for the most part, this defense should be very good. So J.J. McCarthy is being put in a way better situation than most rookie quarterbacks ever have. Yes, Jeffrey.
Question about the offensive line, though.
Okay.
So last year, Vikings were kind of chugging along, surprising everybody, and with Sam Darnold. And then they had that game where Sam Darnold starts seeing ghosts again. What happened to the offensive line in that game?
They failed him. It was
a bad game.
It was just a really, really. I mean, Detroit was able to just really get to him, and then the playoff game.
They were able to get to them with a depleted defense. Like, we're depleting the 4th and 5th strings of that defense. So
yeah.
Are you sure that offensive line just didn't get pissed off at Sam Darnold and be like, let's see what happens now? I mean, because that didn't make any sense how they could play the way they played for most of the year and then suddenly fall apart in a crucial game.
Yeah, I think getting dudes like Ryan Kelly, Donovan Jackson will really help. I mean, Ryan Kelly, a former Colt, he was very good there. And so, that'll help. But you're right. It's a good point, Jeffrey. There is a lot of questions about that offensive line. And McCarthy's not going to be, I'm assuming, as quick of a decision maker as Sam Darnold is. So they're going to have buy more time to protect him. Rookie quarterback, there's a learning curve. But anyway, there's a lot of questions about this team. And so, Jeffrey, I'm going to kick it over to you. How many wins?
Well, I'm taking a look at their schedule, taking a look at their lineup. Not as impressed with the wide receiving core or the quarterback. So I'm going to give them 3 wins.
3
wins. 3 wins on the season. As I look across, they've got a tough schedule and a lot of tough teams to face. So 3 wins for the Minnesota Vikings in the next season. Randy?
What did you say the experts, the talking heads, are giving them?
The over-under is
like 8.5, isn't it?
8.5. Jeffrey's really low on them.
No, I got to go. I got to go 3.5 wins. 3.5 wins.
How can you have 3.5 wins, Randy?
Well,
that's not how this works.
Because they do it in Vegas. I feel like I should be able to do it here.
No, you're not
on the
allowed
daily.
to do it
3.5
like that.
wins is my 3.5.
No, you have to choose 3 or 4, Randy.
And a half.
Okay, fine. Ralph?
Well, I mean, Harris, you said that their defense is really good. They're not going to be really good because they're going to be on the field all the time.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That's going to be their problem, which, in my opinion, makes them just a regular, mortal defense. They're not going to be good.
Yeah.
And their quarterback didn't throw a pass in college. I mean, he basically handed the ball off.
He threw a few.
So Captain Handoff isn't going to be that good, I think, in the NFL. I give them, if I had to give them how many wins I think they're going to get, and not to mention Sam Darnold actually looks like he's intelligent all of a sudden, not wearing that jersey. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I give them 2. I think
2
they maybe
wins
win
for the
2
Vikings.
wins. And that's if they're lucky. I mean,
Two? You sure you don't want to go like 1.5?
I thought about that 1.5, but I didn't want
halves,
Jerry Brand. I
Randy.
didn't
We're not
want
doing
Jeffrey
halves.
getting on me about the half.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to say 2. I think this is a horrible team. They're last place in the division, and they're a joke.
You know
All
what?
right, Harris.
I'm gonna go higher than you guys. I'm really high on this team. I'm gonna
You're
go.
high, all right.
I'm gonna go 4 wins.
Oh, that's kind
Yeah,
of
4
I think,
wins for the
I think
Minnesota
they're going.
Vikings.
I
Aren't you
think
high?
I think they win 4. Well, look, this schedule's just pretty. It's really tough. I mean, goodness gracious. Listen to this. Like, you get Cincinnati. You go on the road at the Chargers. Listen to this stretch: at Chargers, at Lions, Ravens,
Loss.
Bears, at
Loss.
Packers,
Loss.
at Seahawks, and
Loss.
Commanders.
Loss.
Oh, yeah.
That it could lose all of those games, every single one.
Yep.
Every single one.
I agree. That's why I went 3.5.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. When we decided to troll Donnie, we knew there might be some spare casualties. Chosen One says, "Wow, no love for my Vikings." What? Did you put a bet up on the board? What? What? All right. Well, okay. That was mostly meant to agonize Donnie, but now I feel bad that we've agonized Chosen One. Those are
Right.
not our real predictions.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But by this point, if Donnie's head has not exploded and he has
Yeah.
texted,
Oh,
then
yeah.
he didn't hear this. So let's
Yeah.
go back to reality. The reality of things is this is a pretty decent team.
Yep.
But how decent will this team be? Our real predictions now. I'm going to give them 9 wins.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go with 9 wins on this. I don't think they're going to be great. JJ McCarthy, rookie quarterback, they're going to eat his lunch.
Yeah.
Even if he is good. So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
say 9 wins on the season for the Vikings. Randy?
I will say that the coach seems to be a quarterback whisperer. If he can make Sam Darnold good, he can make JJ McCarthy serviceable, right? I mean, the kid's a rookie, not even a rookie anymore, second year in the program under this head coach. He's seen the offense, he's run it in practice. But I can't go as high as you, Jeffrey. I got to go 7 wins. I'm going to take the new starting quarterback kind of approach here, and I'm going to go 7 wins.
What do you think, Ralph?
I'm not going to change my thought about Captain Handoff. I mean, Captain Handoff coming off a bad injury that he's never had to do before in his life. So I mean, he's not going to be that good. That defense will be on the field a lot. I think they can pull out 8 wins because of the talent they have on that team. But they're still last place in that division with 8 wins. I mean, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because of their coach to say they'll find 8 wins.
So there's nothing to say that suddenly J.J. McCarthy might just go off crazy and now we're all revising our thought processes.
see it.
But at least at this moment, Harris, what is your actual pick?
Yeah, I have 8 wins, just like Ralph. I have them starting out the season really rough. And when you have a rookie quarterback, there's a whole learning curve there, as I talked about. It's a tough stretch. I have them starting 2-7 to start the season.
That's real.
2-7.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I think he settles in, gets a lot better. Like you said, Ralph, that team's too talented to be just like 3-14, 4-13.
Yeah, I agree.
And as much as you like to diss on Captain Handoff, I think Captain Handoff has got a little bit more than just a really good handoff, Ralph. I think he can reel and deal.
I think he's on the bench halfway through the season.
I think they're going to get better throughout the year. I think this final stretch where you get at Dallas, at the Giants, Detroit, Green Bay, at home, I think they win all 4 of those, close out the season strong. However, I think they go 8-9.
So I think I look
8
at
wins for me.
Your teams where you're saying they're going 2-7 to start the
Mhm.
season. I think that there's a couple more winnable games in there for them if they're
Okay.
even just competent. So I'm pretty happy with my 9 wins.
It's like that defense is really good, but is it that good to where you can just lean on them, like where they can be the
can't.
backbone of the team? That I don't know.
They're going to be on the field the whole time.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah. And
By the
so
second half, they're going to get gassed.
I'm not sure if it's
There's a
that
bunch
level
of question
good.
marks here.
Okay.
There's a bunch of question marks. So this is as good as you can figure for now, then, I guess. So, all right,
Yeah.
there it is. 32 NFL teams in 32 days, and that is the Vikings. And sorry, Chosen One, we didn't mean for you to take the friendly
we didn't.
fire.
We didn't mean that.
And
I actually did.
We should have done this earlier in the show because that's when Donnie had been listening.
And by the way, I'm not doing any bets with their win total at 8.5, 9.5. I can see this team as
Too
a really
unpredictable?
too unpredictable. I mean, you have a rookie quarterback that won in college with a lot of talent too, like a lot of talent around him. that can succeed. And so that alone makes me think, I'm going to pump the brakes. I'm going to get away from betting on this one. And I'm just going to kind of maybe week 1, see how he looks and go from there.
All right, so moving on to other things, and well, this is time to feed the fish. We're going to talk some college football stuff for Harris.
Yeah,
Harris seemed to think that there was more of a chance, but I think the chances door has closed. Nick Saban says there is no opportunity that would get him to return to coaching, but then he said 2 words that is making people go, because he said right now. There's no opportunity that would get him to return to coaching right now. So he says, here's the actual quote. There's no opportunity that I know of right now that would entice me to go back to coaching. I enjoy what I'm doing. I did it for 50 years. I love it. Love the relationship with the players. Love the competition. But, it's another station of life now. I enjoy what I'm doing now, and I want to continue doing that and spending more time with my family, grandchildren, and children. It's been really, really good. Sounds like a man who is happily retired. I don't think he wants to come back at all.
He's moved on.
Yeah, I think he has. I don't see any chance that Nick Saban comes back, whether it's NFL or college.
The door is right now open. You got the words right now.
Right now. And he said there's not a good opportunity right now, like you said. I think if you ask what could potentially be the opportunities for him to come back? I think there's 2.
If not this year, he'll be 74 the next time it comes around.
I think there's 2. I think, there's 3. One of them is a college one. 2 of them are the NFL.
We're going to end up with an 80-year-old coach.
Could happen. It's Nick Saban, man. I mean, it's Nick Saban.
His wife has anything to say about
the
it.
College one is LSU. Because if he's going to come back to college, it's not going to be a rebuild. It's going to be a team that decides to let go of a coach that has a really talented roster, that he doesn't need to rebuild the whole thing, that has a lot of resources. He can get in there and he can take that team from good to great. That's what Nick Saban does better than anyone in the world of college football. In the NFL, I think it's going to be 2 teams. He wants a great quarterback. I know that because he's a defensive guy. He's going to be more hands-on with the defense, and he's going to have an offensive personnel that he can trust. I think that would be Buffalo or Cincinnati if they each try to let go of their coaches. I think that's a possibility. Not a probability, but
if that moves the needle for him, I think that if he ever did let it'd be college again, because that's where he's a made man. He's not going to go for another embarrassment in the NFL.
I don't know if it was even an embarrassment, and he's proved himself so much in college that in the NFL, man, there is a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, I think, in the NFL. I think there's a little bit.
He wouldn't put himself through that.
I think he would have worked out in Miami. That is
10 years ago, maybe, but not now.
Not
Last Optimist says Southern College football fun fact: 1/3 of the players, that'd be 41 from the 2008 Florida Gators national championship team, have all ended up in jail.
Wow.
Yep.
Fun fact.
Thank you. Last Optimist.
Wait. What's the rule? Remember, 2-minute penalty for him.
Why?
He said the.
Oh, no, that's only you.
Oh, that's only me?
You, Harris.
That's you.
My goodness.
Yeah. Not everybody. Silver Pop says, I agree with Ralph about the Vikings defense being on the field this upcoming season too much, but how poetic would it be that McCarthy's welcome to the NFL game was against the Seahawks?
Yeah.
That would be very interesting.
That defense would eat him for lunch. It'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, that's not
his first start. He probably would. Yeah.
Sir Drives a Lot says, I think Nick Saban's going to sit in that comfy on college game day seat and just collect checks all the way into his 80s.
Yeah, I think there's a high chance that happens.
Well, he doesn't want to deal with NIL, dude. He wants nothing to do with it.
I think he would be more likely to go to the NFL than college. I stand by that.
He only likes it when the NIL applies to him only. So now that it applies to everybody, he's not going to go in there because now everyone's cheating the way he was. So he can't have that upper hand anymore. Yeah, so it's not going to work.
There's a reason every single SEC program was under a lot of SEC programs were under investigation from the NCAA. They were not, and my reasoning is they didn't even need to cheat. They didn't need to.
They absolutely did.
And you could say, I can take you. You could say, I can take you to the NFL.
Speaking of cheaters, Bill Belichick in North Carolina. He came out during the ACC Media Day, and he's just like talking about, he says, it's a pro program. Practice, training, food, schemes, terminology, pro program. I think this is the future of the NFL, by the way.
Yeah.
That's me saying that, not him. He says, not to the extent we did it in the NFL. There will be fewer plays, fewer adjustments, but it'll be along those lines. I have been saying this for years. They need to run these teams in college the same way they run them in the NFL, because this is the training camp. This is the audition. This is the feeder league for the NFL. It ain't the UFL. It's the NCAA football. And as I think more teams and I think more rules in college football are going to start to match up to what the NFL is, because you got to get these guys ready to play. I think that'd be a good thing. Harris is the big college football guy. What do you think?
I think the rules part you talked about is a very good thing. I think running it like an NFL team, you can be in serious jeopardy to lose games, because when you make plays that are too complicated that guys aren't going to be able to grasp, well, then it's going to result in some errors. And so you got to understand kind of the people that you're dealing with. So Belichick probably has to simplify the playbook, because, well, they're not able to grasp it like an NFL player would. So that's
not yet, but they'll be better able to going forward, understanding the program that's already around them. Then what do they do, Harris? They focus on that more, because they don't have to worry about focusing on the rest, because it's all familiar.
Yeah. So I think as throughout the season, you expand the playbook, you go over some concepts. That's usually over, that's resolved over spring and practice. But I think what he's talking about is just, sometimes you have to cater to your audience, and these guys aren't Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. They're learning and they're developing. So simplifying the playbook for them.
I thought Jeffrey said in the very beginning that Belichick, in his quote, didn't he say it's not as many options of the plays?
There's
that's what I'm talking
fewer
about.
adjustments.
I think he's already got that in mind, that he's simplifying it for the players.
Mm-hmm.
He says there's some things I think we don't need at this level, and other things that we do. He says based on hash marks and things like that are different. The overtime system, the red area could potentially come up a lot more than in the NFL on a percentage basis. But things like that, you just have to take into consideration. But fundamentally, we are going to do as much as we can to be a pro system.
Sure.
The
hash going to be successful?
That's the question.
Such a question I've been wanting.
What a position to put himself in, though.
I can see it going both ways.
It's talent dependent.
Right. Yeah. Well, in college, you don't have your personnel given to you. You got to get out there and recruit and hustle. And so college is
find out what Belichick and company have been able to do.
College is about acquiring talent, and we know what he can do with the resources. The question is, can he get those resources? Yeah,
we shall see. We are now at the top of the 8th inning, and the Diamondbacks and Pirates still no score. So this could go on for quite some time.
Shout out!
Let's take a break, and we come back. We got on this date in Big George's sports history. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Get our free app and listen to the Daily Blender everywhere you go. Get it today, wherever you get your favorite apps.
At Progressive, we understand the bond you have with your boat. It's why people name theirs.
I named my boat Sure Don't. Get it? The other day when my friend said, "Hey, Larry, you want to head back in? It looks like it might rain." I said, "Sure don't." I guess they didn't get it because they didn't laugh.
Whatever you call your boat, protect it by insuring it with Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus, offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits towards a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chevy.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get 1 free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
8 presents Terrifying Jobs.
Bull Rider, take 2. Today we're talking with Clifford Maxwell, a rodeo bullfighter. His job? Distract raging bulls from going after thrown riders. Cliff, this seems like a really terrifying job. Why do you do it?
I love protecting the bull riders when they get bucked off.
How big are these bulls?
12 to 2,200 pounds of pure muscle.
You're not cowed by any of this, obviously. Is there anything that scares you?
Yeah. Distracted drivers terrify me.
This message is brought to you by ADOT, the ABA, and this station.
To all my friends in Arizona, you don't need Gary Kaltbaum to tell you that your power costs are going up astronomically year after year. Last year, APS had a huge rate increase, which impacted so many families. This year, it's SRP's turn. There is a good chance that the federal solar tax credit, your hard-earned federal tax dollars that you will receive and that pays 30% of your solar system, may be going away at the end of December. But I'm here to tell you about the Solar Sandy solution. Don't regret not going solar now. The Solar Sandy solution strives to achieve zero power bills, or very close to zero. And for over 10 years, my friend Solar Sandy has been helping Arizona families and getting them the federal and state tax credit that helps pay for it. When those bills go up, there's nobody helping you pay your increased power bills. So go to AskSolarSandy.com. That's AskSolarSandy.com and fill out her kilowatt worksheet today. That's AskSolarSandy.com.
Summer doesn't mean the end of sports. There's MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, news, stats, scores, and more. If there's sports, we talk about it. We're 1580 The Fanatic. Let's go! And always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
Here on 1580 The Fanatic. So I guess all you Chicago fans probably, but the football team, not the band. Sorry. This is not about Peter Cetera or a horn section. This is about the Bears. Justin Fields was jogging around on the practice field.
That's
today.
good. That's good.
After his
I don't know
injury,
why
so.
it's the Bears though. Justin Fields is.
Oh, that's right. The
he's,
Jets. I keep forgetting.
Jets quarterback now.
In that case, it doesn't matter.
Good news for the Jets.
Just go back to sleep, Bears fans.
It
Nothing's
won't make
happening.
a difference.
Yeah.
And sorry for your loss. Anyway, keep forgetting that. So yeah, he's out running around, so everything's fine. Shedeur Sanders, though, he's on the Browns, and I don't think he has a connection to reality. They come up to him and they're like, "Hey, I heard they're going to keep 4 quarterbacks on the team there. That's what they're thinking they might do." And he's like, "Oh, that's great." And then he's like, "Wait, but there's 5." And they're like, "Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson, he ain't coming back." All right, fine. And then they're saying, "Well, we notice you're getting limited reps in practice." And he's like, "It's not in my control. I'm fine."
It's because he sucks.
I think they'll probably cut Shedeur Sanders. I don't think they're going to keep him on the roster. He says, "It's not my place to give an answer to any of this." He says, "I feel like that's not in my control." Yeah, it is. It is in your control, Shedeur Sanders, because obviously you're not doing or showing them something they want to see. So now you're not getting as many reps. I don't know if it's because of the speeding. I don't know if it's because of your attitude. I mean, they did draft him. So, maybe they're like, we're going to keep him around as a project. So he doesn't need as many reps right now. I don't know what the Browns are thinking, and honestly don't care because I hate them. But,
jeez.
But honestly, him saying not in my control, no, man, you get up there and you play your heart out, and it is in your control.
Yeah.
Show them you got the stuff, and they're going to be like, oh, we got to give this guy some more reps. Am I wrong?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, cue the visit from Dion. He'll be up there
right
shortly. Yeah,
it's never been in his control because Daddy's giving him everything. Because Daddy Ball King made him the starting quarterback at University of Colorado.
Well, man, his daddy is busy trying to get the other kid onto the Bengals, so that's kind of his project, not his Colorado Buffaloes football team. It's making sure Shiloh or whatever his name gets on,
who's a terrible ball player. Yeah.
So, but back to Shedeur. All right, Harris. Do you think they'll cut him?
I don't know.
I hope so.
You don't think they should?
I don't think they should. No.
So you think they should just project him, keep him on the roster, take a space away from somebody else, say on the defense or on the offense or whatever, just let him sit there and have 4 quarterbacks on the roster going into the season.
He's got such a tremendous amount of upside. Like you take away the, I know it's a factor, but you take away the maybe attitude problems or the speeding or
Can't
whatever
take
it
it
may
away.
be.
It's part of him.
Well, I'm just talking about his upside to say if that gets solved, Shedeur Sanders is a really good
It
quarterback.
will not get solved, Harris. That
Maybe.
person is who that person is.
Maybe it does. Maybe it
He's
does.
a
People
really
can change.
good quarterback. Really,
People can change. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's great in the
he had
pocket.
the
man. He's
worst.
one of the best pocket quarterbacks.
He had
I've
the
ever seen.
lowest. Colorado averaged the lowest yards per carry in the country in all of college football last year. They
Because
had a
Daddy threw the
really
ball.
low tier defense, and they had a 9-win season. Why do you think they did? Because they passed the ball super well.
Well, they didn't play.
Okay,
they didn't-
played. The Big 12 isn't a joke of a league, but it's
Well,
not the SEC.
Where did they
It's
end up
solid
in the
competition.
Big 12?
They won 9 games. They were
okay.
nearly in the title. Like it was a good team.
The second thing is they had a little factor called Travis Hunter, who was picking the ball off, keeping the other
Right.
team out of the
That
end zone.
does help, for
And
sure.
catching Shadeur's passes. You don't
Yeah.
have that on the Browns. You've got guys that are not Shadeur's or Travis Hunter on. You don't know Shedeur Sanders, and this kid can't go out there and think he's all that in a bag of chips and expect to be getting a bunch of reps. You have to go earn it. It's the world's toughest job interview.
And when has he ever earned it? Come on, when? Name one time he's earned it. He walked into Colorado and was given that job.
Right,
His
and he did a really
his
good
daddy
job
coach
with
told everybody else, "You guys might as well look somewhere else because that's our quarterback."
He did a darn good job with that job.
No,
better
he
than
did not.
better than anyone else in Colorado's done since the 90s.
I
Well,
hope
since
he
the
gets.
2000s.
I hope he gets cut and he
The
hope he ends up in
2000s.
the CFL.
Oh
Well,
my
it'd be
gosh.
dumb. It'd be super dumb of them to cut him. But Baker's
think he
cocky
shouldn't be
hen
cut.
says Stefanski froze Baker Mayfield out as well. Would love
Yeah.
those 40 touchdowns a year back.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are we to trust? I mean, how have the Browns proven any bit trustworthy that they can evaluate quarterbacks?
Well, and they're not going to.
Like, they might be missing something. They might be
no way.
missing something here.
There's no way they keep 4
The
quarterbacks.
Browns
Most teams, some teams don't even keep 3 nowadays.
Dylan Gabriel was their quarterback that they drafted. That's their guy.
Gabriel's a stud. He's
Right, and
got
that's
he's
their
got
guy.
a freaking arm. He's just short. Like he's like 5'11", 6 feet. And so
He's the
that's
guy
the
that's going
stigma.
to, but he's going to take over that team, not Shedeur. Shedeur
He
won't
ain't
even be on
Kyler
that
Murray
team.
short, but he's short.
He is close, but he's not Kyler Murray short. And he was great. Dylan Gabriel
talented.
was great in college. So yeah.
Grand Mariner says, Ralph,
Yeah.
where on the doll did Shedeur Sanders hurt you? Silver Pop says, bag of chips and $1 wine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if Shedeur gets a shot, he's going to do super well.
He'll
I
be
just
great- he'll
don't
be
know if
great
he's
in the
ever
CFL,
going to
dude.
get that shot.
It's going to be a great Eskimo.
Well, it'll be
Oh my God.
it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Browns because what a mess, and I want nothing but bad things for them. And I'm sorry, Baker's cocky
Well,
hens, nothing personal. It's just you know why.
You've gotten what you've wished for these last 25 years.
Yeah. I used to feel sorry for them. Then when they did all this nonsense with Deshaun Watson and then they continue to
Yeah.
be dirtbags, I'm just like,
Oh, then when they get a sponsor like Dude Wipes, I mean, really?
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Did you? That was just
That's pretty
iconic.
awesome. Come on.
fitting.
That's super cool.
Did you see the guy covering the unveiling of the helmet fall into the river? Did you see that?
Yeah, I
oh
saw
my
that.
God, that was epic.
Classic.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
that was
that's typical
hilarious.
Browns doing Browns thing.
That
Yeah.
and the mascot it doesn't try to help him. He throws a package of Dude Wipes in the water to help him.
This will help. Yeah, that sinks too. So I've got one final thing before we hit the the history thing, and that is the most delusional thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
And Dave Canales says, "Boy, let me tell you something. Expectations are high for the Panthers. Let me tell you something. Other teams won't want to play us. Really? I wish the Colts could
Delusional.
play you 4 times this year.
Yeah.
I mean the other teams won't want to play you. That's the closest thing to an active bye week that you get is playing the the Panthers. I mean the Carolina Panthers. Jeez, sky's the limit for this group. Nice. There's one cliche down. This is going to be a very competitive team. I don't think people are going to want to play us by the style of football we play. What do you mean the style of football? What style is the Panthers?
Yeah, I don't
Run
know
the
yet.
other way? I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, you had a 1-7 start last season, 1-7. You sucked last year, Carolina Panthers. You're not. Listen, Dave. You want to come out and say, "Well, our team's going to be greatly improved, and we're just looking to have blah blah blah." Don't start saying, "Oh, other teams aren't going to want to play us."
Yeah.
How did they end the season last year?
They got better. Bryce
They
Young.
had
in his
5 wins.
Final 4 starts, went 3-1 in his final 4.
Wait, they had 5 wins total, right?
I was talking about that 3-1, I thought that Bryce Young got
he ended
Bryce,
up getting
Bryce Young. That's his name.
Bryce Young. Yeah.
He got his act together and started standing in the pocket more, delivering the ball.
I think they'll improve. I think Tommy
They
Trimble's
will
the
not
next.
make the playoffs.
Okay.
Nah, probably not. That defense is going to be good. They got.
But
good
will they
personnel.
be better this year, though?
Yeah, they will be. I think
They
you get
better than
Merritt-
5 wins.
Ooh, I think they're going to be right around 6 to 7. Probably.
No, I don't.
I mean,
I don't
Horn.
That's hardly better.
Horn's a stud. Derek Brown is a fantastic nose tackle. They got some guys on that defense that can get better.
Careful about the word fantastic.
Good luck, Cardinals, with the Panthers.
He's good.
You're not going to want to play them. It's time now, ladies and gentlemen, for On This Date in Big George's sports history. Back in the year 1908, in a confrontation of future Hall of Famers, Honus Wagner went 5 for 5 off a New York Giants starter, Christy Mathewson, in the Pirates' 7-2 victory over the Giants in front of a bunch of damn people.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh shortstop held up a finger after each hit he collected on right fielder Mike Donlin, the hitless player he passed to take over the National League batting.
I believe that finger he held up was the middle finger. I'm not mistaken.
Back in those days, no.
Yeah.
It was probably 1, 2, 3, 4. So he was doing that. So.
I thought it was the middle finger for sure. But I wasn't at the game, so I don't know.
It was 1908.
Yeah. It was a little before my time.
Well over 100 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't if it was the middle finger, this would have been a huge scandal.
Well, I don't. Did the
my
middle
goodness, did you
finger
hear what happened
in 08 mean the same as it does today, I guess?
The middle finger?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. When did because I found out the high five has only been around since 1977, and this will really ruffle some feathers. It was invented by the first openly gay baseball player.
Oh, no kidding! A high five. Wow.
So,
And
guys,
actually, the high five started as sort of like a gay handshake thing. But then, I'm serious. I don't have
didn't know that.
time. I read the story.
I did not know that.
It just popped up in all of my little history things.
Really?
So, so I did some journalism here, and the middle finger gesture as an insult has roots in ancient Greece and Rome, dating back at least 2,500 years.
You are kidding me.
It was used representing sexual intercourse and aggression.
Oh my!
I'm offended. A little
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
I'm
right now.
offended that you're offended.
I know. I'm a little uncomfortable right now.
I'm offended that
face
you're
offends
offended
me.
that you're offended.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
It doesn't offend me, Ralph.
Moist one. It wasn't Dusty Baker. Hold on. I got it right here. I had to go get the favorite. It's Glenn
Dusty
Burke.
Baker.
Glenn Burke, a former LA Dodger.
Dusty Baker.
He was 4 years in the majors, and Glenn Burke was the guy who he didn't come out to the public till 1982, a few years after he left the majors, but everybody on the team knew. And in fact, Lasorda was mad because Lasorda had a gay son, but he was like in denial about the whole thing. And so when Glenn Burke became friends with his son, he got really mad and traded him. And
Oh my gosh, this is
there's a
good heavens.
whole just very
Wow.
interesting story. But no, it was the first openly gay baseball player who invented the high five.
Wow.
We can go into more in detail on this another time
That
if
is
you want.
interesting. I thought it would be that like as old as the middle finger. Only
Is-
back to 77.
Is there really more to go into on the high five? I mean,
Just the style of it.
I thought we broke it down pretty good
Right?
here.
Yeah,
just
you're
do
right.
style points.
We
right?
did break it down pretty good.
I thought so.
Moist one says, who's credited with the invention of the high five? I thought it was credited to Los Angeles Dodgers baseball player Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke. Well, it was Glenn Burke,
Glenn Burke, yeah.
specifically who did that, Moist one. But Dusty Baker, he was there for it.
Imagine
They
being
were the
around
first ones to do it together. The high five, not the other thing. Oh God, we are out of time. See you guys Monday, 3 p.m. Daily Blend.